trying to fly high, but I'm not a pilot, can't deny it. There's some days I feel idiotic, just a product of a system where you're lucky just to make a dollar. That ain't gonna stop me because my grind's contagious. I'll do what it takes to turn passion to paychecks. And if I go down, I'ma do it on my terms.
That's tragic. That's tragic, bro. Hey, yay, yay, yer. Hey, that was tragic, bro. I don't know why, but she's been doing weird stuff, man. Like I try to come on here on my Wi-Fi, and it'll do that right there. And then I'll switch over to 5G. I'll let it go for on 5G for a minute, and then I'll switch it back, and it'll be all right. I don't get it. What's good? What's good? Barry Wood, action. See, let's see. I know I saw Chrissy in here. Let's see. We got crazy. We got Chrissy. What's happening with it? Hey, did y'all see that little intro thing, man? Might have to run it back. Might. Hey, facts way stranger than fiction. It's on from New York. What's happening? Oh shit, we got gangers in here. We got fags. We got Barry Wood. We got all the peoples, bro. Let's get to that. I'm gonna drop this link in case one of y'all gangers, New York, whoever wanted, Barry. Yeah, I like that little intro, but I did it. I put it together real quick, like man. I just like I only grabbed out of like 2 or 3 videos, man, and I didn't want it to be just all me. You know what I'm saying? So I put Big Weeby in it, and in it. So let's- there it is. I saw it. I saw that. You know, I don't watch many of them, but I saw that one. So what we getting into tonight, folks? Don't listen to everything anywhere, my guy. Like I'll tell you right there. Tell you right there. Don't listen to anything, everything of anything. What you got going on, gangers? You trying to jump up tonight? Mm, keep typing, what? Yeah, bro, y'all moving this shit. Oh, that's a question for you right there, New York. Right there's a question. What's up, Jimmy Buckley? Good to see you, my guy. Hey, that's happened a couple times, bro. That's happened a couple times. I just hit 15,000. All right. Hey, I mean, Genghis, if you can come up, bro. But if you driving this shit, bro, man, I don't want to get you in no kind of predicament. Bro. I would hate that. Yeah, yeah. He was on there with that shit. Last time motherfucker was on here with me, he was all drunk and wasted. And then the next time Genghis gets fucking hemmed up, some stupid shit happens. That's all I need, bro. Hey, look, New York. Um, I know you heard some things here and there about Barry Wood and Diddy, and that's cool, bro. Which some people have a reason to hate them dudes. But ever since I've got on here, man, them dudes has held it down with me. You know what I mean? I can't hate on them, bro. Like I just can't. Now, I mean, that ain't saying that you ain't. I mean, y'all do whatever y'all want to do, but I'm just telling you that they cool over here. They've never really disrespected my chat. They've always held it down, bro. That lady with the cats is gonna be around for a long time, bro. That's her little claim. You know what I mean? What's happening with you, Doug? Good to see you this evening, man. Always a pleasure. So you could jump up too if you like, Doug. All right, gangers. That's what's up. I can stall. I can stall for 20 minutes, I think. Maybe. Hopefully. I can hit buttons and shit. You know what I mean? At least hit buttons. Hey, here we go. Here we go. I know you did. I know you did. I just know that I've seen you be told certain things, so I was just gonna let you know. I mean, they ain't never did nothing to me other than support. Yeah, exactly, Jim. Uh, okay. I'm very- I think- hey, that's kind of what like that last little bit, that little 3 minute video I made. That's kind of what that was regarding. You know what I mean? Well, a couple of different things that's going on, but that man, I had yeah, yeah, Janice. I had Janice leave a comment on mine one time. I don't even remember what it was. Nothing. I just let that go. I mean, I ain't got no problem with her watching this stuff. I got a wife and kids. I don't need no kind of nothing. Even false and fake narratives. I don't need no kind of nothing. Oh man, so how you doing with your health, New York? I saw that you was not up to par. Hope you're getting better with that, man. I gave nothing for it, bro. Yeah, I had some real ones in this community, bro. They just hit me up and was like, "Yo, we got this for you. Come get it." Because Anna the goat, legitimately lives like 2 minutes down the road from me. I never knew her until I met her in Big Weevy's chat. I went down to her house and picked it up when it came in. I've had a lot of good support over here, bro. Like I ain't got many subs and all that, but the folks I got over here, man, they real ones, no doubt. Yeah, salute Jimbo, bro. Ah, that's the homie right there. I wouldn't want to be involved in that either. I mean, that's what I'm looking to you for, gang. It's what I'm looking for. You know, I don't come up here with no shit to talk about, bro. I just be like watching the end of a live and be like, shit, what are we gonna do now? So I say, hey, anybody want to go live? And then we just kind of like stumble our way into, you know what I mean? So we just fill it out, bro. If it ain't going hot, we cut it. But I ain't really cut none short, really. Damn, homie. Hey, yeah, just winging it from the start, bro. Like, I figured you would like that. You know what I mean? Of all people, bro, just let's get it. You want to talk? We can talk. I still got that bitch copy. Damn, bro. Yeah, gang. I don't know, man. I just get up here and talk to the homies, really, bro. Like, it ain't nothing special. I just get up here and bullshit for a little while. Oh, hold up, bro. I gotta do something right quick.
Yo,
Yo,
what up? What up?
that's really you, bro?
It's me, bro. I'm sick. I did this last night with PCV. He didn't believe it was me either.
You want the green G?
Yeah, I usually show video. Here, I'll show you just so you know it's me. It's me. See?
Okay, okay.
I'll leave it
I
dark
mean,
like
I
this.
know your voice, bro. I know your
Yeah,
voice.
I just feel
And
like
then
shit. Usually I'll set it up somewhere. I'm laying on the couch right now, man.
you good, bro.
Bro,
Pretty sure I know who this destroyer is, but I'm not sure.
Grub,
I
what is
have
up? Yo,
This is who I think it is. Okay, hold on. All right, bro. I didn't even get to see. I had some other shit going. All right, bro.
who's the second one in here?
oh
Somebody else
man,
got me?
Um,
Here we go.
I'll let him.
yo,
I'll
it's
let him
Diddy, bro.
introduce himself.
What is up, Corrupt? Yeah,
What's happening, brother?
Smoker from New York. What's up, bro?
What up, Diddy? I never heard your voice, bro.
he didn't even. He didn't even have to say who it was, bro. He just said that shit. He said, "What up, D?" That's what's up.
Yeah, I
What
had
y'all
the
into,
flu,
man?
bro. I
Hey,
got
I'm on the same tip as you, Corrupt. I don't. What's up?
No, it's because he asked how I was, bro. I have the flu. I went back to the doctor 2 days later and they tested me positive for COVID. I was like, that's not even possible. They're like, no, everybody has that now.
I feel the type of way about that stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
I'll be
All of a
right
sudden
back.
now everybody has the flu, COVID at the same time.
So what's up? I know Diddy ain't just come up here to bullshit, man. Let me get to that. What's up with Diddy, bro?
Hey, hold on 1 second. I gotta handle Nug.
I all right, bro. I
K-Rob,
know.
question
See,
for you.
what's
How
good?
much what is the mic setup cost with the headphones?
I mean, I got some headphones over here, bro, but like they pick up too well. My mic picks it up. You know what I mean? So I use these earbuds, but it depends what you're trying to do. You know what I mean? Like if you're trying just to do something, I mean, small or whatever, just get started. What's that in the CB?
Yeah, I got to do something on here, bro. I drop too much. I can't hear people. I get echoes. Like I really do got a lot of technical difficulties. I just raised my I think I got 900 now megabytes,
Good,
whatever
good
it is,
stuff.
from Cablevision, and it still drops
Good
out
stuff.
all the time.
Yeah, no, you got that. That's a problem, right? For lives anyway. But so everything I'm doing right now, I'm doing off of a phone. It's just
I'll drop my question of the night. This should stir up some stuff. It seems like over on, I seen you guys were all watching just now, and Ryan had asked him a question, DVD. And
I was
DVD,
gone for a minute. It's DVS, but okay.
DVS, I know, I like DVS. I'm just joking. He's actually a good dude. But he didn't answer the question when he said that black people can't be racist. How is that possible?
Well, because in the area that he comes from, now I don't want to speak for the man, right? But from my understanding from a similar area, way far away from where his is, we're taught that racist is the act of a race holding another form down by having power over them, right?
Oh,
Prejudice is
okay.
hating another race.
Okay.
That's, I mean,
Hey, am I coming through
that's how it
clear?
was. Yeah, you good, bro.
That
That's how it
took
was
you about
explained to
3
me.
seconds to explain that, bro.
I disagree
Yeah.
with you on that, Corrupt. I think, well, to me, I'll tell you what racism is to me, and it's just discriminating based on race.
But is that, I want to know, is that the actual definition? Because that's how I look at it. But Corrupt just put a good point. If it's holding a race down, but nowadays it's
I've
almost
heard that
reverse
before.
racism.
That's, I mean, I'm just saying what I was, what I was learned growing up in Alabama in the area I did, you know what I mean? And I can only assume the way that he acts about it, he grew up in an area similar, you know what I mean? Like, so I'm thinking that he was probably spit that same kind of thing too. And that's why
I look at reverse racism like saying reverse hate, which is still hate. Like I just feel like racism's racism. no matter what. Like, but
Good
yeah,
way
I
to
see
put
what
it,
you're
bro.
saying. But
No,
But
it's
like,
actually a good way to put it. Hate is hate. Like, I don't know. Like, I often wonder. Let's say we went back in time, and somehow white people lived in Africa and black people took the power. Would they be saying, "Oh no, we don't want you white guys to be slaves. We wish this never happened," or would it be exactly the same? It's just the way the dice got rolled. It's not our fault what happened thousands, hundreds of years
that's a
ago.
good question. That's a DBS question, bro.
Well, the other one gets real deep, and I don't want to talk about it here because this is a fact. It's just too deep. In the beginning, bro, we didn't know nothing about slavery. We went over there, we had spices. Black slave owners traded their black slaves for spices, and that's how we started to bring slaves over here.
Read this comment, bro. We about to get schooled, yeah.
Yeah, Gangish is, bro, this is the why I'm on here, bro. This guy is probably, when it comes to certain things, I just sit back and learn, especially from him, bro.
Hey, Diddy in New York. Can y'all hold it down for me 1 minute? I forgot. I totally forgot my big red, bro, and I can't get into this shit with the gang shit
Diddy,
until I got my big red. I'll be right
Diddy,
back.
you there?
yeah, bro, halfway. Sorry, my nugget's sick, so she's waking up. I gotta tend to her. But
I'm sorry. I was gonna ask
but
you,
I'm listening, bro.
do you know where I blocked you? I'm not saying I didn't do it, but do you know where? When?
In your chat,
It wasn't a chat. So was it me or was it one of my mods? Because I don't do mods anymore, bro. Because I don't like the fact they were kicking people out. If you fill my chat up, then I can't deal with it. I'll kick you out, but I didn't like the mods kicking people out.
it was you.
It was me. I don't remember it. Do you remember when
Yeah,
you were
you were
saying
like,
it?
I'm gonna make an example out of this guy or some shit like that.
I'll tell you the truth. When I came out, I didn't like you, but then I seen you in a bunch of different chats, and I sat back. I'm like, this guy's pretty funny,
Let me
bro. And
ask. Let
I
me
can
ask.
take it.
Why didn't you like Diddy?
Uh, just the way you came at, because when I was going, and I understand now, when me and Plug were having our beef, it was like you were on that team. That was that team, and this was this team.
I
Which is
just don't
crazy.
like how you move or how you moved coming out. I haven't been watching lately, but
I regret it myself, bro. If I could
Appreciate
have came
you.
out a little differently, I would have. I really did, bro. I never planned on being a YouTuber. I made one video. I had no idea this was the whole world and subculture, and it took off. And I liked making people laugh. And I thought I was doing horrible. I really did. And then I think it was Plug or somebody's like, "Nah, bro, you're doing good." I was like, "What do you mean? I have people got millions of subs."
Yeah, but they got to start somewhere.
I just thought, bro. Now this is why even a Jay Williams, I respect that dude, bro. Like when you think about how fast he got a couple 100,000, that's like winning the lottery, though. It's luck as well.
Have you met Bigfoot, bro?
No,
All right. Uh, Bigfoot is a clown, bro. He be clowning.
I have seen him
what
in the
up,
chats.
Bigfoot?
Yeah.
He's not a malicious dude though, bro. But he be clowning. He will get you though. Let me tell you that.
Yo, question: was there another Diddy that was friends with Dubs?
That's me.
That was you, okay? That might have been our beef too, because bro, and I'll show the video. I just haven't done it because Dubs leaving YouTube. Like I'm happy. I'm actually happy for the guy. Like I'm not gonna call him on Christmas because that's not what you do. But I'm assuming his life got a lot better. But he really did come
Dude,
at me
Dub
first.
is way cooler than you, bro.
I took my foot off his like never put my foot on his neck. He came at me. I was like, what is this? Like I'm the number one troll.
No, I don't think so, dude.
He did. He got in from bro. I'll
Dude,
show
you
you the
came at
video.
everybody. You probably came at
No,
him first.
no. I left him
Yeah,
alone.
bro, because you don't be remembering stuff.
No, bro, I'll tell you how this went. He was already being attacked by so many people, and I didn't know him. Like Jay Williams, I watched his videos.
Well, hold on. Pause for 1 second, bro. 1 second. You can finish, but before you do, it might be pointless because it's people that would just throw names at him and be like, "Yo, this guy's talking about you," just to get him to
That's what
because
happened.
he reacts, you know, and
That's what I'm
then
telling you
people will
happened.
clip it and be like, "Yo, go look at this." Yeah,
That's
I get
that's what
that.
happened,
All
bro.
right.
Somebody told him I was talking
But
shit, and I did.
you gotta understand, like, well, I guess you don't, because you were just coming at everybody. But if you actually paid attention, like you're going at somebody that has an impairment in the category of responding to stuff. At
I
least, you
understand,
know what I'm
bro, but
saying?
you got.
So
Could you say this, bro? As far as when I did go at him, I made one video and it was funny. Like I purposely didn't rip him up because I believe something might be even wrong with him a little bit. I just made it funny. Then he started
he's
asking me my.
actually he's an all right guy as far as I know. I got
I
him
hope
really
he's
cool
doing well in
props.
life, bro. You can't say that you don't think he's gonna do better in
Well,
life without YouTube.
dude, yeah, but while he was on YouTube, you got to give him credit because he actually did a lot of destruction. Like
He
people
did.
were coming at him left and right. He was getting bullied, but he was knocking fool like metaphorically, dude. He was throwing blows.
Bro, and let me
Hold
tell
on
you
one
this
second.
too. Oh, sorry.
Try to turn shit back to Wi-Fi now.
You got a nice
Y'all be
background.
listening. I just might have
Yeah.
to mute for a minute.
Also,
I'm
with
listening
Dubs,
though.
bro, I went at Meth West before anybody did because of that. Because I felt that guy was like literally just being a creep. Like he was a real creepy dude, the stuff he was doing to Dubs. Everybody was still cool with him. BCB was cool with him, and I was going at that guy from day one.
Well, Blue Collar Vet, he docks his grandmas and families and he does all types of weird shit, a bunch of empty threats, like. But then
This
we'll
is the
go
stuff I
and
wasn't
whine to
around
people
for.
and like make he talks he plays the victim role a lot with me and
See,
Twin,
I
but
wasn't
we
around,
don't
so
do
I didn't hear
anything but
that.
speak facts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I just, bro, the way I came at it, and I try to do the same. People obviously tell me all the time, check this guy out. I look at it as an outsider. Since I wasn't part of it, I judge people from when I got on and on. That's another reason I didn't go at Dubs. Like Midwest right away was being a weirdo. So I went at him. I went at people that, like, I look at it like everybody says, oh, apologize to Splinter. I'm like, listen, I showed my buddy I work with his video when he takes off his shirt and he got that big white power tattoo. And I'm like, what would you think if you just saw this? He's like, if I just saw this, he's like, I can't even believe this is on YouTube. So that's how I look at channels. Like, I'm not in the crew. I'm just looking at the channel.
But hold
Dubs,
on.
this, and you tell me if this is the truth. I feel like Dubs wanted to be like a Wes Watson, and then people just started jumping all over him, and it went south.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. So hold on to Dubs for a minute. So on that Splinter thing, even though you didn't know, and you was judging by what you saw, right? You don't feel like now that you do know that you don't need to address that?
Nah, because I still, bro, I'm not gonna say who because some stuff it ain't cool, but I got some of the guys who really dropped their flag, and you've been watching all this stuff lately. Told me that he's 100%. They don't even care that he's married to a Mexican lady. They said he's absolutely, and they don't like him for one reason. They say all of us don't talk about our stories anymore. When we fought black, whatever it was, he's like he's still on a daily basis tells all the stories, all the racist stories, all the beatings and all this and that. He goes, we don't do that no more. So I got a clearance to keep going. I'm not going to go at him again. It was a one and done. And then on top of it, he robbed his subs. He pulled a raffle scam. I got a lot of emails on that. People who were friends were like cool with him and followed him. And they said ever since he robbed them, that was it.
As long as you got your reasons, bro.
Yeah. That's why, like once again, I hate bringing it up all the time but it only happened once. Sticks was the one guy I went after. And when people told me who he was,
What's
I
up,
was like,
Plug?
man. Who's that, Plug?
Yeah, we got Mr. New Age Plug in the building, folks. Mr.
What
New
up?
Age Plug.
Hey,
Appreciate you stopping through. Plug up.
Buzzer, what up, though?
Could you guys hear
What's
him?
up,
I
man?
can't hear Plug.
Plug ain't in here. He's just in the
He's
chat.
in the
Oh,
chat.
he's in the chat. I got you.
Yeah, he's just in the
Yeah, I
chat.
was wondering. Another thing, if you guys were watching, I feel like that with BCB, and I like him, but I feel like when him and Blue Collar Vet kept talking, like, how can I put it? DVD, I always forget his name, knows more than me about all that stuff in Palestine, so I listen. But then when you get Blue Collar Vet, you start wondering what he really knows.
You know, I don't know, bro. I don't know enough of it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I mean. I don't know. And that's what happens to me sometimes. I get cornered, but I'm learning. I'm just not going to talk if I don't know something.
That's what I do, bro. If I don't know, I don't show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
I
I,
used to do. I just used to get hot headed too fast, bro, and it's
I
not really
just,
cool, especially in sensitive topics.
yeah, people say that I'm just way, way, way chill.
You're gonna do
But
good, bro.
maybe,
Like
maybe.
I mean that. I said that I think before you even did it. You just got a laid back attitude. You kind of, I don't know. You can go both ways and talk to both sides. I think you're gonna do real good.
Pause.
Bro, I've, I've lived a stupid life, right? Uh, I've been, I've been a demon. You know what I mean? Um, not proud of it. Still
Where do
got
you
it in
live?
me. I live in Indiana now. I'm from Alabama, but I live in Indiana. Um,
So yeah, you grew up. You definitely know the racial stuff. I mean, how is Alabama nowadays as far as racism goes?
I don't be in Alabama no not really, man. Um, shit, I ain't went back to Alabama in a minute. Uh, other than passing through it, really, it just ain't nothing there for me. You know what I mean?
Would you say you're in Indiana now?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, I've never been to neither. I don't know all the down south states. Any one I have been to, I feel like race lives like I don't know, like people just don't talk about it, but it's still alive and well.
It ain't just the southern states, bro.
It's
It's it,
why I didn't
it's
want to
not,
say it, but in New
but
York, bro, racism is still around, but it's dead too because it's bro. Everybody just is cool with everybody. He was
but
saying that you can't get union work as colored. What are you
this
talking
new
about? They had that
generation,
whole affirmative action, bro. They literally said we need to hire colored people till it evens out. Like
so
they're
Blue
trying to
Eyes,
change things.
um, this new generation is doing a pretty good job with it, though, man.
Yeah, I
So
agree. It had to be done. It looks
like,
bad to say we
there's
can
a,
only hire black people, but
there's a
eventually,
lot.
when it evens out, it should be that way.
There's a lot that they're not doing well with, but the
Oh hell
racial
yeah.
stuff, they're definitely doing better, probably than any other generation before them. He said Pennsylvania more racist than Alabama. Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, it's but
I
it's like anything else, man. You got your people, you know what I mean, and it also comes with classism. The more that somebody is has classism, the more chances are that they probably gonna have racist tendencies too.
what's crazy in New York is, and a lot of people will say this. I felt like nobody wanted, but I have been hearing it, bro. It's almost like everybody against the skinheads. Like it really is normal white people because it ain't like you have to pick a side, but you still get those guys who I think the New York skinheads are a bunch of bitches that need to get together and form Voltron. And the second they get out there, they're like, I'm not a racist, but it's everybody versus them, really.
My my experiences with them are very few. Uh,
Yeah, but
you
I
know,
only
like
had one. I
I
didn't even
said,
know. Put it this way, I don't know where they are in New York, but yet when there's a parade or something, they show up like crazy.
they probably
I
come from
was,
other places too, bro. I
bro,
mean,
they just
you know,
pop up out of nowhere. Like I don't know where they hide. They're here, but I've never seen a rally besides like in Manhattan here and there. I don't know where those skinheads be hiding in New York.
look, geeks. You know, part of the reason I'm an Auburn Tiger fan is because of classism. Because all them damn Alabama fans, when I was coming up down there, bro, it seemed like they was all the ones. It's just they was the uppity type, you know what I mean? And so I was like, I can't get jiggy with this. So I mean, I went with Auburn. Full
Look at
Eagle.
that movie Blindside, bro. Like even if you really look at what that movie is, it's kind of like bullshit.
They got some whole legal stuff going on with it now, don't they? Old boy Michael Orr,
Oh
he's
yeah.
suing the white parents or whatever.
Yeah, because it was all bullshit. They used them. Bro, when I saw that movie and everything was still good, I actually thought that. I was like, I know movies are just based on a true story. I'm like, to me, it sounds like these white people found, oh, we found a poor little black boy who could
Now,
be a meal ticket for us.
not
Like,
them, not the act of what they did, but the act of you thinking that when it was brand new. Is that racist?
uh, maybe a little bit, but it was the other way. Like, I was looking at, no, yeah, but as a white person, I can see white racists. Like, when white people are racist, I see it right away. And I felt like that was the
Wait,
whole,
what was the question about racism?
we were just
Did you
talking
hear
about
what
the Michael Orr
Did
story,
you
The
hear what
Blind
he
Side.
said first before I asked it about the
No.
act of the white? But he was talking about how you know, what I mean, when the movie first came out, even before anything was raised about this whole Michael Orr thing, um, he felt like that they was that was the case already. That they was grabbing this little dude and uh, gonna try to get something out of like.
Not even, you know what? Not even get something out of him. How can I put it? I'm trying to think of the best way to put it. like, oh, look at us save this little black guy. Like that's how I felt, bro. Because I just know white. I've grew up with white racists, bro. I know them. I know, like, how can I put it? I got a friend who the parents growing up had bought this kid football gear and all this stuff growing up, and the whole neighborhood is like, oh, they were so great. They helped them. They were doing that as like I spoke to them behind closed doors, and I seen it for what it was. It was more like, oh, look at us. We're not racist, which is the most racist thing you can do.
Yeah. I mean,
Look
yeah,
at
but
us help the little black.
that ain't what it's about though, did he? It's about he was saying that when that movie came out, that's how he was looking at it, that it was probably like that. And so I said, outside of the act of what they did, which is obviously what they did, um, him thinking that so early on, is that racist?
But you're saying racist like me against black, or me being racist against because
Just
I'm.
it coming to your mind. I
Yeah,
mean,
because that's what I'm trying to explain is because I've seen it. Like I've seen this lady I know that everybody in my town would be like, "Oh, she was so nice. She used to help the underprivileged black kids," and it wasn't the case. She was doing that because she had some guilt or something in her head. Like my parents used to say it all the time. They hated the fact that the whole neighborhood thought she was a good person. My parents hated her. She was like, she literally did that just because she had some sort of guilt or some sort of something that she had to be. Look at me, help the little black kids. It's
see,
different when it's natural. It's
I'm
different
more
when you're
so
trying to help people.
I'm more so asked the question, not really to get the answer, bro. Um, I asked the question to point out what to try to suddenly point out what Genghis just typed right there. You know what I mean? Like, because I pretty much know the answer without asking the question, right? Like, I don't have to be a rocket scientist to know what he was gonna say, pretty much there. But it's just the fact that you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't.
Correct. Yeah, but how could I put it? I agree, but I don't because, bro, I did it naturally. How could I put it? Like, if even to this day, maybe not when I was a kid, but nowadays, if I'm walking in the store and there's a black guy and a white guy sitting there, you got a cigarette, you got $1, I'm gonna give each one. Like, it has nothing to do with color to me. I really, really, truly don't see color, bro. I hate skinheads more than anybody in this whole genre, and I guarantee you that because I said the story 3 times in the last couple of days. I'm not repeating it, but I had a run in where I learned real fast that like I don't know. I feel like if it comes natural, if you have to think about it, then you're racist a little bit. Like,
Hey, shout out to Tommy Thunder. Prayers up for your daughter, man, baby Thunder. I hope she gets to feeling better. That's
oh
something
Tommy
yeah,
to
God
Thunder,
bless
condolences
him,
to.
bro.
salute,
Tommy
prayers,
Thunder's good.
bro.
I want to see him do well too.
Oh, he is. He's
He's
going
got a
through.
good point.
Oh
He don't
man,
shut that shit.
hey, my nugget is too, bro.
Sick.
Yeah, I hope she feels better, Tommy.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that in the chat. What, like yesterday or something, bro? Yeah,
What's
yeah. I
wrong with
hope.
your daughter, Diddy?
Older son.
Like, Gangish coming on
Knocking
here is
through.
I actually want to wait for now because Gangish is a good person to. He, how can I put it? You can see. I think he thinks like me. Like there is no racism. He don't even see colors. Like I don't believe he does. I've talked to him so many times that it's almost like some racism confuses me in ways because I just don't get it.
I get that, bro. Like, I mean, either
Like if you
I got
don't
people
get me
that
wrong, I'm not trying to sound like fucking like Sister Maria because if you come at me as a racist, then I'll go right back at you with it. But I just don't see the need for it, bro. Like I know good black people and I know shitty white people and I know bad black people and shitty black, white. It goes
people
both
are
ways,
people,
bro.
bro. People are people.
Yeah,
You know what I
people are
mean? Like,
people, right?
yeah. But like, I know there's older people that I know around me, bro. That sometimes they say some things, and it's just like I can't wrap my head around it. You know
Oh,
what I
it's
mean?
crazy, bro. I said that on a live the other night. I feel like when you get past a certain age, you turn into a racist and you feel it's okay to say it.
It ain't that, bro. It's yet again generational thing. I mean, like my parents' age is probably around the last bit of it, really deep, like except for certain areas, right? But and then they were born in the mid and late 50s, so yeah, it's definitely generational shit. How
Yeah,
you know
see,
what
it's
happened.
generational, and I'm starting to see. That's why, like, as I say certain things, I'm learning a lot on YouTube, bro. It's also where you live. Like, as
Bro,
I'm talking to you, I'm like, he grew up somewhere else. I'm like, this. where I grew up, it's just different when it's come from different places. But that's what's good about YouTube.
Yeah, man. It's a melting pot, if you would. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. I don't
a
know
lot
if
of
you
different.
saw, just on a side note, just to throw some shit in there. Like, bro, I was so against skinheads that when all this stuff happened with Plug and them, like Fetters, I had said to myself, I'm like, this guy, he's not a racist now, but soon as he goes back to prison, he'd be a racist again that next day. And just thinking that way for a couple days, nobody even knew it, bro. I actually touched base with him to apologize. I was like, yo, dude, you changed the way I think. I was like, I'm so stuck on racist cannot change, but I really believe that guy did.
Look, bro. If somebody who's like that, who has came out and they changed, right, and they really changed, what do they have to fear to go to prison again?
Yeah.
I mean, hey,
And
shout out, Judy. I appreciate you
he's
coming
one
up,
of the
bro.
people who told me too. He's like, I don't know. He removed his tattoos, but other guys cover them. But you don't really see nobody taking off their shirt, like showing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, why on YouTube are you going to take off your shirt with this big white pride tattoo on your stomach? There's no reason for it, bro. Keep your shirt on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it's a big tattoo to cover up, but what? What if there's some nice black kid who's just going through YouTube at night and he runs into this channel with this dude standing there, white pride going across his stomach?
Yeah, that sucks, bro. That sucks if you really changed. You know what I mean? That really sucks. But
I do get it because everybody's like, oh, it's a big tattoo to remove. I get it. So hide it, like, or call it out at least. Big, listen,
I
I
get what
got this
you're saying.
tattoo I hate.
I mean, yeah. If it was me, honestly, I'd probably wear a shirt,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
at least a
Especially on
white beard.
YouTube, bro. If you're on YouTube, it's very easy to not take your fucking shirt off.
Now, at the same time, I've heard from people I respect many good things about this dude.
I've heard good things too. I heard good and bad. Bro, I
I'm
offered
not just
this
I'm
is
not
what I
just
put
saying
on
like
him.
I've heard it. Like it's people that I respect that I've heard it from. You know what I
I've
mean?
heard, yeah, I've heard it both ways, bro. People I respect told me opposite, and guys who drop their flags have told me, nah, I'm right. Like I've heard it both ways. That's why I offered to him. You've seen my lives, bro. I'm not a dick. You can go look at my lives. I don't like. It has to be respectful. We don't clown people. Like it said, my lives are way different than my videos. I even told him, I said, listen, we can go on your live, or mine. I won't monetize it. Let's talk about it. I said, I'll take the video down. Let's just talk about like the different states, and he wouldn't even do it. And then people started threatening me. And when they started threatening me, I was like, wow, this sounds pretty racist. Like the way these guys are threatening me sounds like a bunch of skinheads threatening me.
I see no problem talking about it, bro. Like I would probably want to talk to you.
Yeah, and he knows like I would be different if he was like, oh, you're gonna come on my live, you're gonna tear into me. Bro, my lives are nothing but respect. We talk about addiction,
Bro,
redemption, life. Like I don't allow that bullshit in my lives.
like you come into my life, you mean I would be like, yeah, come into mine where I get control.
Even you, bro.
And
That's what I said. Or pick a YouTuber. I even told him that.
but I'm saying if it was me, if I was on the other side, I would say, yeah, come into my life where I have control.
Yeah, that's cool too. Some girl, if you after this, I gotta put the phone down for a second. Some girl made a video. I don't know if you saw my wall today, calling me out on that shit. Did you see that?
Nah,
Some
nah.
like there's some truther YouTuber who has like 16 people, and she called me out for the Splinter stuff. Let me put this on. Hold on 1 second.
I got called out. Hey, that's a good way to change genres though, bro. To move, you know what I mean? Keep moving forward. Get called out by somebody, I don't know how big he's gonna say she is.
You there?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right. Yeah, so she called me out on it. I don't know what she thought was going to happen. I put it on my own wall. I was like, you have a right to an opinion. I said, I actually like the way you did your video. You got a small channel, but I would love to come on it with him and talk to you.
You can't be mad at it, bro.
No, I think she thought I was going to be. I shared her page. I asked people to sub up because that's what this needs. YouTube needs checks and balances, bro.
Hey, ladies of our talk. Good evening. Hope y'all are doing well. Hey, Keith
We
saw
all
that.
need to be checked.
Bro, I mean, but when you come out the way you came out, bro, people is gonna be looking to do that to you. You know what I mean?
Understood. And bro, once again, I came out not even knowing this subculture of people existed. I knew Jay in a couple channels, bro. I come from like the reptile channels and the animal channels. So once I learned if I can go, you know what? what's his name? Stony Tony told me. He's like, in 3 months, you're gonna say to yourself, you wish you could have did it differently. And I absolutely say that, but it's done. And for me to go back and remove all my videos is also fake. I have removed videos. I don't tell people because I'm not doing it for anybody. But even there's a couple Jay Williams videos I got rid of because they went too far. Like if somebody seen it, I just didn't like the way it looked. I took it down.
Yeah, I know that's the first time I ever talked to you was in the comment on one of your videos, man. Cause I went
Yeah,
in there on
but let me
some
say, bro, the Jay William thing, a lot of people had to be thinking it because I was the first to really pop off on him, and that's where the subs came from. I know I got basically lucky, but because a lot of people were waiting for it.
you know why though? Even though I was Team J, why I gave you a chance though? Because when I came in that comment section, I didn't say nothing crazy, you know what I mean? But I just said something about standing with Jay. And you wrote back like one of your people wrote something and I just told them they was cute. But you wrote something and like and then at the end and it was nothing malicious, nothing. And at the end of it, you told me you hoped I had a great weekend and shit. I was like, all right. You know what I mean? I was like, okay.
Bro, I value people's opinions. It's even this shit that happened with Plug recently. I can't always side with him. I kind of think White Boy got a good channel. I like what he goes after, but I don't. When I thought it was 100% White Boy who flagged him, then I didn't like him. But the truth of the matter is, I stand for freedom of speech. We all have a right to say what we want to say, as long as we're not going after a certain race or a creed. Opinions are about everything, and opinions help keep big egos in check.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, that girl making that video on me, there's certain parts of the video that I watched about 4 times. And I'm like, yo, she's right. She's right there.
I know what you mean, bro. You know, even the smallest thing, like somebody somebody points out that you say you know too much. You know?
Yeah, it's funny, bro. The only thing about that one is I pointed out everything I say too much.
I
And then
I ain't even
ran
talking
with,
about you, bro. I'm talking about me.
oh, you, yeah, is your thing. Mine is, I didn't even want to do this. There's a couple things I say all the time.
I remember reading something in your chat. I couldn't remember what it was. It went on for about 4 replies or so, like y'all back and forth. Man, it wasn't nothing crazy, but yeah.
I respect people in my chat. I do. I try, bro. Like that's why people go, "What are you, a flip flopper? You go hard at certain." Yeah, I go hard at certain people, like even Big Lance. But once the ego is gone, who the fuck am I? I'm just another guy, bro. Like Big Lance, I went at him hard, and when we talked, I was like, "Yo, bro, what's this deal?" I'm like, "What are you, some sort of drug addict?" He's like, "Yeah, I am." Then he answered every question I asked him. He told me the truth. He apologized for a few things. He told me he was lying about a bunch of things. Then he's like, "Listen, bro." He's like, "My channel is about showing my addiction so people could see what it's like." And after that, I had to show him some respect, bro, because nobody's out here showing themselves a wreck so others can learn from it.
Bro, I was cheering for Big Lance, that whole rehab run and all that, man. Like
He's actually doing all right. Let me put it this way, and I'll be dead honest truth. He probably don't even want to put out there like that. He's not getting high. He's getting by. You know, like
yeah,
he's a user, but he's not out there getting wrecked anymore. He's just getting by right now. He wants to quit, but it doesn't happen overnight, bro.
hell no, I don't.
But he is doing a
No, I
lot
don't.
better. There's when his story comes out, like something he did recently blew me away. Like it actually really did. As a father, what he did is fucking crazy that he did what he did. It ain't my place to say it, but when everybody hears it, I think even Plug's gonna have to be like, oh shit, like that. That's kind of crazy that he did that.
Hey, I heard him on the live the other day saying that he was making a documentary with you.
Yeah, he's actually supposed to come here, bro. Imagine that.
He
Listen to
said
this
he was
shit.
going to New York.
Me and him fight all the time. Like we get he asked me to take down some videos. I told him no. The only reason we have respect is because I wouldn't talk about his kid. And we talk, but we get in a lot of fights. So if he does actually come here, it's gonna be funny when we first like I ain't gonna lie, bro. Big Lance would fucking damage me. Anybody who says they're not gonna get damaged by Big Lance is probably wrong. But I'm very curious to see what's gonna happen if he comes here.
Yeah, man, y'all'll be all right.
I
Y'all,
think so.
y'all might make some gold, bro.
I'm actually trying, bro. Like all kidding aside, my older sister, she runs low income housing out east. She works with people to get them state housing and funding. And Lance can't get that where he lives because he's gang related. And he's actually, when he's here, he's supposed to go talk to my sister. And if my sister can get him housing, he might move to New York.
Oh, yeah.
He wants out of where he's living, bro. He doesn't want his son
Think
around that shit no more.
New York is good for Big Lance, bro.
Out east, yeah. Long Island, yeah. Long Island ain't bad. It's better than where he is now, bro. His son's getting older. All I'm gonna say is his son's starting to get into some shit, and he wants out, bro. That's why he moved to start with. He moved across the whole state to get his son away from some shit.
And I've noticed, like, so I've raised my son all the way up. He's 26. He's in the Army. He's doing great. Got a daughter, a wife. You know what I mean? Doing great. But he was along for the ride. But you know what I'm saying? And I've noticed that it goes one or two ways. Either they go that direction, or you can get them right and show them the way that they don't want to be.
And that's where he stands right now, bro. His son's at a crossroad, and Lance tries to show him by, like, look at me. You don't want to be like me. And he really does try, but you never know which way. I feel like you're born with it. Like, some things you are before you're born. But I think it's going to turn out all right. I'm praying for him. I don't care what anybody says, bro. I don't want to see anybody lose. Like, I don't.
I don't either, bro.
Even like this Jay Williams, everybody always says, "Oh yeah, but Jay, that's bullshit, bro." Like, I hope to God, that tattoo I found out is his wife's name, so that means that he's really trying to fix shit with his wife. So that's another reason I have no videos out, because if he's trying to fix his family and his ego finally dropped a little bit in real life, let him do his thing, bro.
Yeah, hey.
Even though you gotta you gotta laugh at the fact that you cheat on your wife, you get caught, then you get her name tattooed across your face.
Hey, bro. Told you I've been a demon. I can't judge.
Bro, listen, I'm not judging. I'm just saying it's funny. Like, babe, I love you so much. I'll never do it again. I'll get your name tattooed across my head.
It's a hell of a commitment. It is,
bro. I told Plug this. I'm sure they would have laughed. If you look at my tattoo short, I got a girl's name on my stomach, not my face, and it was for the same fucking reason.
Oh, jeez. Hey, see, I've never done that, but yeah.
Yeah, then she cheated on me, so that really worked out well for me.
They back some motherfuckers, bro. It feels a whole lot different when they do it, huh?
Bro, that's my story. I mean, I don't know if you paid attention to the earlier stuff. I was out of trouble for a very long time. And
always got her a dog.
I was raising a son from 0 to 2. She cheated on me with a cop, bro. And I lost my mind. I beat this kid up so many times that she got an order of protection for him against me. But long story short, because it's a long story, I sent it to Plug because Plug was going to cover it. I just opened the paper one day, and where Plug lives is where they live now. And her husband got felony animal cruelty charges. He lost the fact he can't be a cop anymore. He was abusing her. It was all over the news down where Plug is.
That's crazy,
bro. He was running the doggy daycare as a secondary job, and they got him on video beating these dogs, like beating them, bro, like fucked up shit.
Why folks gotta beat dogs for, man? Like,
bro, and this is the guy that I see on video. There's a Facebook page, Not So Possum, and you see him beating her at one point, and it still broke my heart. Like, this girl left me for him. I got arrested 7 times. I broke the order of protection to go after him. And I still broke my heart to see her get slammed into a fence.
Yeah, bro. You cared for her at one time. At one time, you had, you had developed them emotions in your heart. And so,
yeah, fucked up. But it was just a small world, bro, that I'm telling all these stories. And then I see that they lived right next to Plug, basically. So I sent Plug the story. I was like, listen, I'll tell you who my ex's boyfriend is. And he's like, bro, that's all over the news down here.
Wow, thing, man. It is a small world, bro. It's a
small world, bro. The funny part is, I would love to cover it, but the order of protection still stands. She got a third party order saying that I can't go near her friends or her family, and she put on the order that she wasn't afraid of me because I said I'm not signing nothing. She knows I would never hit a girl, and she's like, "No, I'll put it on the paperwork that I don't think you would ever do something to me." I said, "If it's on the paperwork, I'll sign it."
You said you told Plug about it?
What's up?
You said you told Plug about it?
Yeah, Plug knows about it. He said he was going to cover it at one point. The kid, bro, he said the story's great, bro. Like, literally, if you have Facebook?
Nah.
It's called Not So Possum, and they had Ring cameras all over the house. So there's like 30 videos of this guy beating her, beating the dogs, and he was a cop. And then he got fired from being a cop. He became a sheriff somewhere else. He lied about his charges. Like, it's a whole big story. He's got felony animal cruelty.
Kind of a trend, bro. Kind of a stereotype, I guess you would say at this point, that them cops will get a little bit over aggressive at home.
Yeah. Well, he was one of those cops that, like, listen, I'm not trying to be a tough guy, but he must have been that kid who was picked on in school, became a cop. Because this is what happened. We went to court for the order of protection. And while we were in there, he's making out with her right in front of me. And that ain't cool, bro. And he's telling me, he's like, bro, the only reason I'm doing this is because I'm a cop. I can't fucking get in trouble. And when we walked out the building, I just beat him. I got the order of protection. I was arrested 10 minutes later for the first time. And he kept telling her, I wish I can do something, but I'm a cop. The truth of the matter is, he was just a bitch. And as soon as he could abuse animals or abuse her, he did it.
If he was going to do something, he would have did it.
Of course he would have, bro. The whole point is, if you're a cop, you can beat me up and get away with it.
Maybe not. I mean, if it's really like that, what's it matter at that moment?
Well, especially if the fact she got an order, I'm going after him, bro. I went to his house the second time. I got out of jail, not prison, jail, like regular, went to court, and I drove to his house. I lost my mind. I lost the kid I raised. I just didn't care anymore. My mom had just died. I literally left court, drove right to his house, knocked on his door. He opened the door, I ripped him out the front door, and did it again. I had 7 arrests on the same breaking order of protection to go after this kid who was a cop.
Sad. Just let you rip him out his door, bro?
Oh, bitch, bro. Like, and when I tell you bitch, and when I tell the story, he was a big tough. His name is Nick Zotto. You can look up Nick Zotto, and you'll see the whole case. He's just a bitch. But I wish I could tell you I'm this big tough guy, but he was just that guy. But like, you're gonna do that? My girl just cheated on me, and you're gonna start making out with her in the courtroom? Like, come on, bro, you don't got to do that.
Yeah, that hurts.
Bro. And then I basically, like I said, you guys know, I had hurt my arm, so I lost my career. I just had surgery. I just sold my house. I lose her. I lose watching the kid that I raised from nothing. It was just like, I just didn't care anymore, bro. Like, I really didn't. Then after the 7th time, when they were like, listen, you're going to go away the next time. Like, the judge basically told me, I'm going to let you out one more time. If it happens again, I'm throwing the whole book at you for all 7 charges. And I finally caught myself.
Man, bro, this is just about to go all the way out, wasn't you?
But if you're into it, bro, I don't know where your channel's going. If you want to do some look into this, it's actually a really good story, bro. Like, when you read about this kid and what he did, and there's so much more to the manipulation of the police force and crazy stuff, bro. Like, it really is a crazy case. And there's video of it. Nick Zotto.
Let's put up there. Yeah, that cop had Peter on his ass down here. Let's put that in the chat. Why ain't you covered that yet, Plug? Saying, gotta get to that. That shit sound good.
Yeah, he tell Plug he moved. If you go to the Facebook page, Plug, he moved to Tennessee and he's trying to open another place, and they followed him there too. He's trying to become a security guard. This Facebook page, and Peter went to his place and told him what he is. It's crazy. It's a crazy story, bro. Like, fucked up, this kid. Not to mention, years ago, before he was with my ex, it turns out that he pulled a gun on his ex-girlfriend while he was a cop. Nobody knew that till recently.
That's wild, bro.
I can't see the chat. Is Genghis still around, or is he probably just getting home now?
And he said, I think he got all the way home or close to home.
There's a couple good ones.
He got his wallet.
There's been a couple good ones. I mean, he might do it. I don't know. There was another one. Do you know the what's the name of the case? Fuck, now I won't even think of it. Ryan Waller case, the kid who was shot in the face, and the cops interviewed him.
Yep.
You know that story?
Yep.
Well, his father contacted me over my little video, and his father.
I saw your community post. Post like 3 weeks ago.
But I'm not good at that shit, bro. Plug does really good stuff with that. I'm trying to put the father will. The father said basically, the cops, he said everything was corrupt. They tried to sue. They hid videos. He said the first time he ever saw that video of his son was on YouTube. But he's willing to talk.
Why do you say you're not good at it?
I'm not. How can I put it? I can do a little bit of documentary stuff, but Plug is a much better editor. He's a better question asker, and this is a serious thing, bro. Like that video got millions of views to start with, and it deserves a certain thing that I don't think I can do yet. Like the father's willing to talk to us because he said he's like I asked him like, why do you want to talk to such little guys? He's like, because you guys won't hide nothing. He's like, I can tell the truth what the cops did. He's like, I tried to tell my story once and they filtered it to nothing.
Bro, that's the thing about recording it all. You can record it all and you can edit the shit that's good. And then you just keep doing it and get better at it. How you gonna get better
Well,
at it?
I will do that, but with something with this, the guy lost his son, bro. The kid wound up dying. He died 7 years or 8 years later, but it was from the shot. He had a seizure. I just feel like I'm not good enough yet to give that the justice it deserves.
Well,
If Plug don't want it, I'm gonna find somebody else who does it that's really good at it. Like I owe the father that. For the father reaching out, if you want it, bro. If somebody thinks they can do it justice, I'll give it to him.
I think I can do justice to anything I put my mind to.
Well, if you know the story, watch the videos, bro. If you know, the whole video's out there. Bro, it's so sad. They interrogate the whole time. They're trying to get the kid to admit to murdering his girlfriend, and he's saying he's in pain. He's not making any sense. So right there, they need to stop the investigation,
wild,
stop
bro.
questioning him, and the whole
swole too.
7 to 8 hours later, they finally realized he was shot in his fucking head.
Yeah, and then that detective, you could tell you can't see his face. You see the back of his shiny head, but you can tell he's like flipping out. Like
it wound up being that the detective was the judge that ran the case's kid. So bro, it's a real fuck. With how it ended is fucking crazy, and nobody really knows the whole ending story. The father sent me all the hospital reports, like showing all the surgeries the kid went through over the years.
Wow, that's crazy.
But once again, listen, I offered it to Plug, but if he's not gonna take it, and bro, this might be something like big for you to do, like your first banger.
That's what I'm saying. The same thing to you, bro. Like you can do it.
Listen, I get it, but I'm the funny guy. I'm the funny. It just deserves more, bro. Like I'm not saying that maybe I can't even do it, but I don't want to put the Waller Father finally talks right above fucking me going after fucking this guy, this YouTube. Like I'm the funny guy. It deserves more respect. I get it can get me 1 million views, but this is the guy lost his son, bro.
I get that point. Now that you say it that way, I understand that a little more.
But if you want, then once again, it's up to Plug. I've been offering to him for a while. I don't know if he's just been busy or if he might even feel it's not his.
But if not, he said, "Take it, I'm backed up."
What did he say?
He said, "Take it, I'm backed up."
That's what I was thinking. He's back.
I was thinking pause too, bro. Right when I read the comment, I was like, and then you wrote it. Pause. I got you. Stood for that.
Yeah, I would love to see.
Shit. I'll look into it a little deeper, bro.
What I would have to do is, bro, there's tons of documentaries. Every one of them has over 1 million views. Some of them have like 200 million views. But I would email you all the stuff. The father sent me photos from the surgery, all the police paperwork. He sent me everything.
Okay.
So if you want to do it, just you can get my email.
I think it's on the platter, damn near, bro.
What's up?
Sound like it's all served up. Just needs.
It just needs. It is. The father had it ready, bro. He said he's been let down so many times by people. I'll tell the whole story, and then for whatever reason, they don't talk about any of the corruption or anything, bro. While the guys were getting away, who actually did it, bro, the cop was telling him, "Get your feet off the table," like being a dick to this kid. And once you realize the kid's not even talking coherent, you can't question him anymore. He should be in a hospital. You left him there for 7 to 8 hours.
Yeah, boy.
And they said the doctors said if he would have went to the hospital in the first hour, he never would have died all those years later because the seizure was due to some blood clot that developed after the gunshot.
He lost his eyes, right?
What's up?
He lost both his eyes. He lost one and then lost the other, right?
Yeah, he lost one. He was blind in both. He had one, but he lost it.
Yeah,
it's fun. And they even said that he probably would have had sight in his one eye. Everything happened due to the blood clot. He got lucky where he got shot. Bro, he was telling the cops, the cops like, what happened? He's like, somebody shot me with a blow dart gun. He's like, then he's like, bow and arrow. Right away, the cops should have been, at the very least, should have been like, I can't interview this kid. He's crazy. Like, he needs to go get looked at.
Somebody need Somebody
They
need to
just
do
wanted
some
him to admit it,
brainwave.
bro. Just wanted him to admit it. It was
Brainwave
the father
surgery,
and
man.
son who actually did it.
I know. Came in through the back, bro.
Yeah, and he was real. I thought he was a drug addict or in trouble and shit. Like I think there must have been more. And the father said, "Nah, he's like he was a really good kid. Like he wasn't into any of that stuff."
I wondered that, bro. Whenever I first heard the story, I wondered. I was like, man, these motherfuckers coming over to get some get back or something happening. You know what I mean? Like, you know how it goes down.
Yeah, no, and that's exactly what I thought. But no, it was they used to live there, and they knew when they were moving out, they knew he had something, and they just came and did it, bro. He opened the door. He opened the door to fall. The guy shot him in his eye, came in, killed this girl. He actually walked around his house for 24 hours before the cops showed up, just living life, bro. Shot in the face with his girl dead on the couch.
He laid down with her, didn't he?
Yeah, he laid down with her. He made food. Like he really just didn't know what happened.
All right, Tashanka Whitco. I see you, brother. I know you listening.
You know what?
What's up?
Another good person to do it, and this is your bro. I really actually think like maybe this is good talk. If Plug didn't want it, because I would love to see you jump off, and just your cadence is good. But if you didn't want it, I think Genghis would be the next guy I would offer it to.
Bro, I was thrilled. I was thrilled today, right? You say cadence. um, Tony, he did a little impression of me, right? And he was talking about my voice. He was like, "You should narrate everything. You should voice over everything," type shit. And he did a little impression. But he said he said something about my cadence.
That's funny because when you bro, you know you made it when Tony makes a dono on you. Tony.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know how to take him. Like I like him in real life. I like him, and I guess I have to understand that he's just the middleman in this genre. So if he has to badmouth you because you did something wrong, he's gonna do it. So yeah, I guess I understand.
yeah, yeah, bro. Take it, man. Take it and go. Like,
Yeah, I do. In the beginning, I was a little, but that's what he does. That's his whole job is kind of be the referee.
I get that a lot too, Greg. Get the DMX shit a lot.
Yeah. Oh,
Hey, yo,
definitely. Oh,
DMX. If you want it, we got it, player. We with it. All you gotta do is say it,
bro,
baby.
I'll put up the videos of this because people are gonna be like, yeah, right. I'll actually go on my Facebook right now because I'll put up the short. Right before DMX died, he played this place Paramount on Long Island, and I always knew the people at the door. Like I got pictures with what's his name? Oh man, DJ. Not who's the DJ with the fuck? I don't even know rappers nowadays. The DJ who does the car shows. DJ Funk Master Flex. Like
Oh yeah,
we used to
yeah.
go on stage for all these concerts, and DMX was there, and we got to go on stage, and I got video of me on stage with him rapping, like hitting me in the shoulder, and we were smoking blunts with him on stage, and bro, he looked like he was gonna die. He was supposed to play 5 songs. He played a song and a half. He couldn't breathe. He was throwing up in the back, and 2 weeks later, he died.
Sheesh.
Sad, man. DMX was one of my favorite rappers growing up.
Me too, bro. I love some DMX.
His whole story is crazy too. That Puffy basically didn't think he was pretty enough.
Hey, he was too grimy, bro.
Yeah.
Puffy was
Well,
in
now
those
that you know what
shiny
you know about
suits.
Puffy, now that we know about Puffy, it makes a lot more sense. DMX
Say
was
it
saying
ain't
it back
so.
then, bro. DMX was saying it back then.
Say it ain't so, bro. Say it ain't so. You said Puffy be like,
Well,
that's what you
there's
said.
do you know rap well? Like you're into that whole scene.
Not now.
Well,
Not
maybe
now.
from back then. So there's
Back
this
then,
kid.
yeah.
There's this
I
kid
used to
from
do some rapping.
there's this kid from Long Island. His name is Matt Krossenberg. He's a Jewish kid. He rapped with Puffy as Kane Siafi. He was in the Dream video. Kane Siafi, Freak Dog, High Off Saki, Eye of the Tiger like Rocky. I don't know, bro. It was so funny. They made him out to be this Guido from Queens, and he was a Jewish kid from Long Island.
What?
Kane Siafi. He actually had a
Bro,
couple good verses, but he was only on there. He said that
he have
Puffy.
any good Puffy stories?
Just the guy was a dick. Like they used to. My buddy Scott used to ride with him and said that all you had to like really be there every minute if you ever wanted any airtime. He's like, I lost more money than I fucking made. It wound up being then at the end of it all, he wouldn't release him. He didn't release his CD and he wouldn't release him. So this guy's whole career got shelved because of Puffy.
Hey, Jill, but so
But
did
he,
Tupac's.
but yeah, and he would have got exposed though, because when you looked at him, you're like, this guy does not look like an Italian kid from Queens, and he was a Jewish kid from Long Island.
He made it work for what he needed.
Oh, you'll know if you go on YouTube and you put in Puffy Kane Siafi with Dream, you'll see the video. You remember who he was. It was a really good song. It was. It was cool to see a kid I grew up with like making it like that, and he was really good. He was really, really good. But oh yeah, all kinds of stories. What's fucked up is they used to say back then too that Puffy was this guy Ty Fife was a producer, and he
I
used to hang
remember
out with my
that.
buddy. He's the one who got them connected with Puffy and them, and he used to say Puffy was gay, bro, back then. So it's like you really wonder if this guy was one of those guys, because that whole DMX stuff is weird, bro.
I mean, Puffy like them shiny suits and dancing
Yeah.
and shit. I mean, he didn't want no what a hood, what a hood, what a hood.
You think
I
he
mean, he
might
didn't
get
want that.
arrested on with all these murder charges going on? You think he's gonna wind up getting taken in?
Yeah, he should.
I think
But
so. I always thought Puffy had something to do with that.
he should be taken in. But I don't think it'll happen.
Now he got too much money, bro. That's the problem. He'll buy off anybody.
And he's like, you know, he's not just the man in his area. He's the man in New York. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all that stuff was
Snoopy,
crazy. We lived in a different time, bro. Like the fact that Plug can keep up with today's rappers, and they're good, bro. Like Ronnie Blue Eyes can rap. I joked on Plug, but he can rap. Like can't keep up nowadays. I feel like all the rappers are just horrible in my eyes. Like I can't even deal with the sound. I can't deal with it.
what's up, Katie Fry?
You
Oh
know,
shit, hit the wrong
I'm
button.
all about it. It doesn't mean I don't like rap. I'm still listening to fucking, Mobb Deep. I'm still listening to DMX. I'm still forget about it, bro. Quiet Storm, like real music.
On the dog, what's that, bro? Sounded big.
That's my dog. He's a little little runt.
I got you.
He's got a big mouth.
People confuse my dog with a pit quite a bit, bro. I'm just like, what?
Yeah, I went to go get a
She's
big
half,
dog, and he
she's
was in
half
a box.
husky,
Half husky.
half lab. She's got the husky blue eyes, the
Oh, that's
husky
awesome.
howl, you know what I mean? Like,
She talks.
she talks.
That's so good. It's
But
so
you know
crazy
that
how huskies
JG
talk.
Wentworth commercial? That I have a structured settlement, but
Yeah,
I
and I
need
need cash now.
it called JG Wentworth. Yeah, that jank,
877
bro.
cash now.
Anytime that little opera one they got,
Yeah.
anytime that comes on, bro. If I leave the TV on at nighttime, I would be awakened from her just going nuts, bro. She go anytime that comes on, she comes running, man, and she will just stop, drop, look at the TV, turn her head sideways, and just get it, bro. I don't know if she's singing or if the pitch hurts her ears or what it is, but
Bro, they
something
talk.
about
I've seen some of those huskies talk, bro. Like where you're
they
like,
talk
did you
about I
say a
love you,
word,
yeah,
bro?
yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy that I would say they're one of the smartest dogs. I mean, they're one of the
But
most underestimated dogs there is. That's for sure.
she's she's mixed with Lab too. You know what I mean? And the Lab's a good dog too.
Labs are super smart dogs, super
Yeah,
friendly dogs.
yeah, bro. She's a great dog. But people often they all the time see her and they ask if she's a a pit. And I've had pits like most of my life. But I mean, I just wanted to do something different.
Does she look like a pit? Because I never seen a mix that mix look like a mix.
Sometimes, bro. Like if she has her ears up, if her ears is up, like she's ready, like no, not so much. But when her ears go back and she got those big jaws, like she got big jaws, bro. And her fangs hang out of her mouth. They don't fit in her mouth, top canines. So her lips hang over that.
Look,
And
she
then
got that pity head then. Yeah.
yeah, she got a pit head, bro.
I
And
wanted
she's
to switch it up too, but my problem is I do so much rescue, bro, that there's always a pit bull that needs to be rescued. Like everybody will take any other type of dog. It's changing a little bit. Up until last year, I had to still lie. I said I had a Stratfordshire Terrier because you still couldn't get homeowners insurance on Long Island if you had a pit bull.
yep, yep. I know many of folks, the same thing, bro.
You know, the things are changing now, but meanwhile, I really think if I walk into a house, there's a customer's house, and they got a little chihuahua, I'll run out the door. If they got a pit bull, they're like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah." I jump under the floor, I start rolling around with the dog. Like I'm
Yeah, yeah.
afraid of little dogs. Pit bulls always been good to me.
Yeah, yeah, them little dogs got little man syndrome, bro.
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
I want to shout out my homeboy Karma. coming in the building. Under Gang. We also got Gas Mask, who I
You know, let me
met
see if
over
I
on,
can pull up
I
the
believe
chat. I
it's
gotta learn how to
Crusted.
do that.
Crusted's over there. I believe I met him at. And then we also got Footloose Will. What's happening with your Footloose? What was you saying, bro?
Kill McCall, man. There's a lot of good people in here. I'm just checking out myself. It's
Under
bro, they're
Gang.
so cool.
Gang.
I'll say I've checked out other genres because I'm trying to get out of just the prison. This is the most family drama there is. Like everybody's cool. Everybody talks to everybody. Supports the bigger channels.
Yeah, bro, for the most part, there's a lot of altercations that happen. You know what I mean? But
Yeah. You know, I
those should
was,
be able to
bro,
be
I
worked
ain't
out.
gonna lie. Like, I don't, obviously, I don't have a big ego, but it made me really happy that Chad Marks called me out just to know that I made that guy laugh when he was sick. It
That's
was
dope,
awesome.
bro. Yeah.
And you better
Yeah.
believe if I get on, this is just who I am. If I can get on, but I'm trying to get on one of his lives. The same thing with JD Delay, because he
Yeah,
actually
I was
said
about to
something to me
say,
too.
bro, I've had a couple people say a couple things, man, that I thought was really cool. One you won't care about probably, but one was JD shouted me out, and then um, Jay Williams, he wrote back to me on some
Nah,
stuff.
I
And I was
care
just
about
like,
that,
damn,
bro. I think you're actually one in a million because back in the day, he never did that for anybody. That's great. Jay shouted you out, bro.
he didn't share me out. He just responded to me. You know what I
Oh, he
mean?
responded to you.
He
Yeah,
responded
when
to
I
me talking about he saw me, and you know what I mean? Like basically, like he knew who I was.
that's funny because that was one of my first beefs with him when I was a 500, like watching him every day. He never answered any comments to anyone. We used to be in the comment section. Everybody would be like, yo, does this guy ever get back to people? But
Right.
JD Delay, bro, if I can get on either one of those, like, I think anybody would see because it would be you and it would be the YouTube streets that I would actually plug because I don't like what happened to the YouTube streets and them being taken down. And I
Yeah,
just feel like, I don't know, like, how could I put it? I'm a small guy, you're a small guy, but I feel like you deserve more. But since you just came out, it takes time. Like, I almost feel like you deserve that bonus, like instant 500.
I ain't worried about it.
It's listen, let me tell you, you've said it to me. You know more than anybody that listen, monetize doesn't make you anything. But it's
Right.
cool to reach more people with your voice. That I
For
am
sure,
liking.
for sure, that is awesome, bro. But I'm just, I take it as it comes, bro.
Yeah,
I'll
but if
get
you
there.
can do if you could do something good like and help somebody like this guy's father, the Waller's dad, if you can finally get his message out and
Yeah,
it can
yeah,
show
that'd be
people
dope.
like really who you are, that's a win-win, bro.
Yeah, for sure, no doubt, bro.
Like if anything, I'll just like I told Plug, I'll send you what I have. I'll talk to you on the back end. I'll give you his number, and you guys call and talk. And whatever you do, you do. Even if you just want to bring him on a live and you don't want to do nothing
I already
crazy.
got it, bro. I got yeah, Plug and I talk. We talk, bro.
Oh, so tell Plug then if you want, tell Plug to give you my number. That's a Plug.
Okay,
If you're watching, you can give Corrupt my number,
right on, right on.
and I'll give you if that's what you want to do. Just talk, bro. What's cool about it is when I first called the guy, I'm like, sir, yes, sir. And it's not like that, bro. He's like one of us, and he's an older man. He's a straight shooter, bro. He's like these fucking scumbag cops. He was like, the fucking this judge, I wanted to kill the guy. Like you can just talk to him like a regular person, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nah, I
He
got it,
got
bro.
into details with it. He sent me pictures because I said, "Do you have any pictures?" He sent me pictures of Ryan when he was a kid, Ryan in the hospital. Like, he really, really trying to get somebody to speak out. He's like, that's what he liked about my video. I said, listen, when he first wrote to me, I was like, oh man, I'm so sorry. Like, I hope you didn't take. He's like, no offense at all. You're the only person who ever
Yeah,
called her for what it was.
yeah. That's crazy, bro. I mean,
How do you not
yeah,
see
bro.
that? Like how everybody when I read the comments, nobody ever talked about the fact that like as soon as I watched it, that's all I thought about. I'm like, this fucking cocksucking fucking investigator is the reason this kid's dead.
Hey, Ganger said like I don't know 5 minutes ago or so that he was on his way back home now.
Headed home again.
Yeah, he had forgot his wallet. He said he had to go back and get his wallet. Hey, Puffy
Oh,
Puff, what's happening with you? Good to see you this evening.
yeah, I'm not
Hey,
getting. I see Killer McCollum is saying he's not getting notifications. I got a big problem with that, bro. I don't get anybody's live notifications.
bro, I keep my shit on silent or vibrate most of the time. Pause. Uh, and I mean, I just look
I,
from time
I,
to time.
well, I've been I work, bro. I know I shoot videos at work, but that's when I have time. Like I'm a partner over there, but a lot of times I'm working. So I've been sick. So like this week, which has been a crazy YouTube week. I've been watching everything, and I got so much more respect for some people, bro. Like I was in Blood on the Razor Wires chat. I seen people from a Tommy Thunder. I think it might have been. Like I
Hey, bro,
just,
Tommy's everywhere, my guy. That's my
yeah,
homie right
people are
there.
everywhere,
Thunder
bro.
Gang.
And showing support everywhere they are, like plugging your channel. They be
Hey,
bro, it
look,
really is cool.
little Thunder Gang, bro. Tommy Thunder, myself, Killer McCorma, and Rocky Strong, 1466.
I actually told
Be-
Tommy today he had asked what I use for video editing, and I told him
So,
the app. And bro, if he calls, because I know how to use it, but the more I learn how to use it, bro, this app is crazy. Like there's almost no need for a computer.
yeah. I mean, you get more space,
You get more
but
space. Yeah, I'm constantly racing things.
yeah, yeah, my shit's loading up, bro. But no, I was saying we got Thunder Gang, we got a Thundercast, we got a podcast coming out soon, very very soon, bro. Tommy
Oh,
Thunder's
that's who
got his
you're doing it
class.
with, bro?
Yeah. Me and Tommy, yeah.
All
And then
right,
we got
that's all
we got
you
Karma
mentioned the
and
other
Rocky
day.
too.
That's good. That would actually be really good, bro. Like it's, Now,
We've had this
question:
plan for a minute.
Do you guys
Have
get
you ever heard?
along? Do you guys get along on everything, or do you bump heads sometimes?
I mean, I don't know. Like we don't really bump heads. Like we're
Well,
not
no,
too
not
far
bump
off.
heads
We're
like
not
fight, but you.
we're not
I
too
feel like
far off. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel like a good podcast needs people like where you always don't see eye to eye. You don't have to
But it
fight.
ain't like we're gonna be bringing people on too, though. You know what I'm saying? It's yeah, we're gonna do a mix.
That's good. You not to mention people are gonna think it's Marky Mark, and you're gonna get more subs.
Marky Mark,
Yeah, bro. You don't think Tommy Thunder looks exactly like Mark Wahlberg?
not a bit.
Bro, he said he gets it all the time. I said it to him, and he's like, "Yeah, bro." He's like, "Yeah, that's definitely not the first time I heard that."
Not a bit, bro.
Yeah, bro. I was laughing because I was thinking of Woody, the New Life of Woody. I'm like, now we got Woody Harrelson and Mark Wahlberg, which ain't an
Tommy Thunder to
insult by any
me,
means.
Tommy Thunder to me looks like a cat that should be on the motherfucking Harley Davidson, bro.
Tell him,
You know what I
ask
mean?
him. He definitely looks like somebody who should be on a Harley. I can't believe you don't see it. As soon as I seen a photo of him, I was like, holy shit. Some movie too. I can't think of the movie, but with the beard, like there was one movie that he looked identical to him.
I'm
That
gonna have
shit.
to relook at Tommy Thunder.
Yeah, and ask him because, bro, when I said it to him, I thought he might be like, bro, nobody ever said. He laughed. He was like, yeah, I've heard that. Just
Sure.
like, in other words, everybody must say it to him.
I'm sure he's hearing it right now.
Yeah, Tommy Thunder, if you're out there, give us your Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, I got him on my phone. Don't even worry. I could pull his face up and put him on the damn Mark Wahlberg body right now.
That's
Let me
a
find out you look like Mark, bro.
that's
Let me
well,
find that
no,
out.
not old school, like now Mark Wahlberg, like from Shooter or something like that.
I'll find something. Don't let me
That's
find
funny.
out. Don't let me
Definitely
find out.
funny.
I get the plan, bro.
But he's good, bro. Anybody I see who like I really see, not just being like, oh, check this guy out, like going the extra mile and tagging fucking pages while he's in chats, like that's cool, bro. And you don't see that in other genres. Like
Puffy. Resistance. That's the word. Sorry, bro. Sorry to cut you off.
calling that a lot. Yeah, I'm trying to check out the chat now myself, see what's going on.
Where Cuzzo at, bro? You said, what up, Cuzzo? Where Cuzzo? You probably talking about when Tommy said that about me.
When are you guys planning on starting this podcast?
Tommy's waiting to get a couple more things, man, and then it's gonna rock.
Yeah, I think. Listen, I think there might be a podcast coming out down the line. I got to see how it goes with me and one other person, but it was never my intentions. But just even for these lives, I would like to get a nice mic set up and a headphone set up because
It's nice,
it's
bro.
hard
It's
for
nice
me
to
to
have your
hear.
little sounds. You know what I mean? Like,
And even to have that stuff is great.
yeah, bro, let's see like that. I just do that all on the phone. You can do it all on the phone, the tablet.
Can you really? Can you do that on the phone too? I would even like to do. My goal would be able to do like Tony Stoney, where he can pull up videos on like onto his lives and share
All you need is
computers.
a computer for that.
What's up?
All you need is a computer for that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I would like to get that set up, bro. I am retarded with this stuff. Like, you have no idea. Yeah, when I say I am left behind in the computer age, I definitely miss that.
I'm getting me a little laptop soon, bro. Shout out, you know who?
Yeah. I heard. I got to get myself one too. I just didn't know what to get. Now I'm speaking to a couple people who are telling me because all I need it for is YouTube. Like that's it. So I need to know what's the better one for that.
Yeah, bro. There's a few people you can talk to on here, man. If Genghis gets on here and you still on here, bro, that's a great person right there to talk to about that kind of thing.
Yeah, he
Genghis
does.
knows all
Dude,
that stuff.
that guy is he. How can I put it? If I
What's up,
had to
Jake?
show respect to the G's of this genre and the G's of YouTube, who not only did what they did, but they took it to a whole nother level, he's one of them.
Yeah.
You know, he left people in the dust, bro.
Genghis is a very smart individual, bro. Like,
Yeah. You
listen,
know, when people would tell me
just
that in the
listen.
beginning, go look at his sub count, go look at his videos. And he's a very good person to talk to. He's smart, bro. He's a smart dude.
Yeah, bro. Fuck talking, just listen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I do when Genghis come around, bro.
Mhm.
I don't say much. I just listen. You know what I mean?
It's true. And I'm a talker and he does that to me, bro. He's one of those people who actually I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, this guy just made a point that I'm fucking 40 and I never thought of that.
Shit, I'm about to be 40, bro.
It's a rough one, bro. I just turned
Trying to get
41.
ready.
It's
Oh,
bro,
I'm
I'll tell
about to
you
turn
what,
40.
it's a mental fuck, bro. Like I'm not even kidding. I don't know why it did what it did to me, but I was literally on my 39 on my birthday. I was happy. And then I was 40th birthday the next day, and what happened? When the fuck did my life go by like this?
Bro, you ain't doing me no favors right now. What you doing, man? You trying?
I'm trying to get you ready for it, bro.
Okay.
Then you realize that 40 is the new 20 though, because it is the truth, bro. Like, remember when you were a kid and you were looking at people who were 40 and you were like, yo, look at this old guy. It's not
Yeah,
like
I
we
thought
are
they was
now,
great.
bro.
They had all their shit together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought they knew everything. You know?
Yeah, it's just a different. I don't know. Like I'm even from my friends' daughters and shit. They're teenagers. I can hang out with them, drive them. So like it's just different. I remember when I was a kid, everybody calling. We had to call our parents and friends Mr. Sheen. If somebody ever called me by my last name, like Mr. Anything, it would not fucking work, bro. I'd be so mad.
I get
Different.
called my daughter's first name and then dad. I mean, so it'd be like, "Hey, Carly's dad," or
That's
whatever.
respectful, or
First
just
name would
dad.
be.
I get called unc for like uncle from some people. That I'll take, but that whole Mr. stuff can kiss it.
Man, there was
How
something I
old?
was
You
gonna
got a
say
daughter
before we
too?
went into that. I forget what it was.
You got a daughter too, bro?
I got two daughters.
How old are your daughters?
My oldest will be 14 on the 25th, and then my youngest is 10.
Oh wow, you were doing it for a while, huh? You have a son that's already out in the army, and then you got some younger ones too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Listen, man, you
That's
had to
it,
do
bro.
something right, bro.
Not
Even if you
not
made your
hitting a
fuck ups
reset.
in life, you
Yeah,
did
yeah.
something right.
And I mean, bro, honestly, if it wasn't for them, I would not be me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'd be the whole other version of me.
I tell
Going
everybody
crazy,
that, bro. Or the
chasing that.
idea is to make your generation just a little bit better than you, and then they got to make their kids just a little bit better than them, and eventually your family name will turn into something amazing. You know, it's.
But bro,
Uh,
I made a video for my son for his birthday on December 13th, and it's still up. It's I think it's like A-OK No or something. And it's really just for him mostly. But I talk about, I mean, when we was pretty much growing up together, and I talk about the first time that he ever said that he wanted to be like me. And I stopped him. Don't be like me. Be better than me. And then
yeah,
that was like
that's
a
not doing
motto.
you any justice, bro, for him to be like you.
And he
Does he
learned it.
watch
You know what I
YouTube,
mean?
bro?
Like I told him that his whole life, bro. Right? Like his whole life, I told him that, and he's done that. Right? Just that thing. So I mean, off the merit of him alone, we both were successful. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
it's bro.
yeah,
I didn't have that. Like I tell people, you know my story, and I tell everybody, bro. I wish I had kids. I'll trade everything I had. It didn't happen, but I'll tell you what, it was a lot harder to get myself in the straight lane. Not even what I just told you about that girl. Like if I had kids, I never would have done any of that, bro. It's hard to keep yourself in a lane when you don't got nothing like that.
oh yeah, for sure, bro. And see,
It's
even when I
you're gonna call me crazy, bro, but I use my dog for that. Like I think in my head, if I get arrested, where's my dog's gonna be stuck home alone? Like who's gonna take care of my dog? Like I really have to go to that level. I need to have something that I need to take care of, so I have a reason to be out here.
dig it, bro. I mean, I know exactly what you mean, bro. Like, even when, even when I was running, still being crazy, man. It that kind of thing was always in the back of my mind. So all my plans was checked, double checked. Like, uh, I was very, very precise. You know what I mean? It
I
paid
get it.
off overall. I mean, it wasn't forever. You know what I mean? If I would
Crazy. Like
quit, it
my
definitely
buddy, that
it
whole
almost
weed
did.
story, that whole growing weed shit. So we sold blow forever, bro, like big time. And my buddy finally had a kid. He got a girl pregnant, and he said, "This is done." We knew we were being watched. It was getting crazy. So that's when we decided. He's like, "I'm gonna grow weed." He's like, "Because at least you can't get in trouble." Like it was almost comical. You still like that's the good thing now. And it turned out that when he did get caught, like it wound up being tax evasion was really his charge. They Al Caponed him, but they told him that they were watching him for 5 years, and if he would have got caught, if he didn't make that move when he got that girl pregnant, he'd still be away. He would have got a good 25 years. They weren't playing games with blow back then.
Um, I got a homeboy that got hemmed up damn near the same way. Uh, I mean, he did get hemmed up for blow, but they got him. I mean, more so they got him for the money that because he used to keep this like small bill and he would just put them under his mattress, like stash them, squash, just squish them, squish them. And when he ended up getting hemmed up, they got all that charge, bro.
Well, I'll tell you,
All that money.
it's
It was
crazy.
20s and fives and ones, you know what I mean? But it was
But
enough to add
it's
up.
sad. But the amount of money, that's why like he used to blow money. We used to party like rock stars, bro. And everybody's like, "Oh, too bad you didn't put it away." And I tell everybody, I'm like, "Listen, when he got caught, we were growing a lot of weed, and we kept getting caught, and there was probation. So we were like, this is great. Like, fuck you to the cops." And we didn't know that at the time they were like, "All right, you want to think you're funny? We'll get the IRS involved." And you can look up the story. I'll tell at this point. I tell people the name and the blah. You can look up the whole story.
I've seen
The
something about it.
yeah, the newspaper put it was a $5 million operation. It was never that. That was just the IRS trying, bro. I wish I can come out here and lie and be like, yeah, we make 5 million. And just because my name wasn't in the paper, I'll bring him right on YouTube. Like he'll be the first to tell everybody that I was the one person who rat him out. And so far, I haven't done it just because of his daughter, but he actually said he's more than willing. He's like, yo, I owe you that. He's like, he don't want to do it. He's like, I really don't want to. He's like, but I do owe you that. So I might bring him on one day to talk about some shit because he was in Fort Dix, New Jersey. He's got some crazy stories. But
Appreciate you, Wanda. Thanks for stopping in. Huh? Hit that like button if you would.
yeah, but that's another thing. People need to start hitting the like button. I didn't realize when people ask you to do that, this is how much I know about YouTube. I always did it anyway, but I didn't know it helped the algorithm. And if you can help
Yeah,
the algorithm just by hitting a
push it
button,
out.
everybody
Right.
needs to do it.
Oh, for sure, bro. I got a lot of great people in here, man, that will remind folks of it quite, every so often.
Yeah, that whole YouTube algorithm, I've been reading about it just out of curiosity. And it's pretty crazy how it works. Like,
It's good to know about.
I will
Learn
say
what you know
this.
about. Right.
I told Plug this too. Somebody mentioned it the other day. They just did this study and they say harassment, online cyberbullying is almost 10 times bigger on YouTube than any other platform. And they just put AI into it in order to stop it. So it's going to be a big thing, bro. You're going to see channels get ripped down. Like you cannot say certain things anymore. You look it up. It just happened recently. They do not play games with that whole, going after gay people or this. They do not play that game, bro.
Bro, I ain't tripping on it, man. I'm trying to be a positive influence and
That's what I
encourage
mean. Like even
people.
plugs, bro. They slipped. They didn't mean what they were saying, but I get you can't say it. That might have even been a bot that caught them.
And I got my ideas, you know what I mean? But whatever.
technically, which is fucked up too, is I thought if you got your channel taken down, that you were allowed to go make another channel. You're not. Like if they catch you, and there's robots that can tell if it's the same pattern, you'll get taken down again. Once you're taken down, you're not supposed to make another channel.
Right.
I did not know that.
Yeah, there's a lot of little hidden things in there, bro. Be careful of. Mm, for, and depending on what kind of channel, what kind of things you're trying to do, like some of it's hard. Some
And
of it
like,
be
what's his
so
name?
careful.
Fetters said, if you like you, bro, like I really think you're gonna do good, like real good. And you're starting off, like you said, being positive. But what happens one day if somebody wants to sponsor you, bro? Like it's not gonna happen if you're doing certain things. So you really do gotta start off with that in mind. I just didn't start off as wanting to be a YouTuber. I just started off with one video.
Right. Yeah.
If
And
I
you
would have
did it.
planned it and done it right, like I just want you were in the community for a long time before you did it. Like you knew. I didn't know none of that shit, bro.
I knew some of it, bro. I don't know all of it. I mean, there's a lot of it that I don't know that predates me. I mean, I
Well,
used
I
to be
tell
in
everybody the
under
one thing
another
to
name.
know is don't be afraid of copyright shit. I tell everybody that. If you have two of them going at once, then be afraid because if you get the third, but every single copyright strike, bro, I post everybody's videos. I've had them 100 times. That every one of them gets removed. They have
Right.
10 days to bring you to court, or they just put your video back up.
Right.
But
I
if you
never
got
got.
two,
I haven't had to deal with that, bro.
That's what I'm saying though. But if like let's say you were thinking about posting somebody's video and commentating, but like I don't want to. Long as you don't got two at once and then the third one, it's really not a big deal. But it's freedom of information. You're allowed to do it if you're commentating or if you're satire. You're allowed to take people's stuff. The only thing that's
Understood.
still like I put a movie clip in something and that becomes you can't monetize it. But I really don't care. People, I'm interested in how YouTube works, but everybody talks, oh, you're trying to make money? Bro, every one of my videos, I mean, you know enough to know they're all orange down the board. Like I don't have green. 90% of my videos can't be monetized. They're like 1/4 monetized.
At least you got color, bro. I ain't got no colors. Oh, my shit's great.
Yeah, look, bro, it gets interesting, but like I said, it's not about. I'm just more interested in how it works. It is really cool. I'll tell you the deal, bro. Like I'll send you a screenshot. I don't remember when I got monetized, so I keep thinking it's the whole time. But so far on YouTube, I made $102. That's what it says in my thing.
Made more than that. Not by YouTube paying me, but just by being on here.
Oh, I don't. Yes, to take as far as donos and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I've made. And donos, I think I made like 250 now. And that whole dog video at the shelters cost me about 500. So that's gonna go. That's gonna go to that. I'm gonna listen. I have money of my own to do things, but I do want to use the YouTube money to just to get the mic, to get this. I have a lot of bills, bro. It's everybody. Oh, he has this. So well, don't donate, bro. I have bills. The only reason I look like I have anything is because I don't have kids.
Right. Oh yeah. My kids cost me, bro. I could
Oh,
have
of
up on
course,
some
bro.
extra
And I
shit.
would love.
And
Bro, I tell everybody who's like, I love you. A lot of people from different genres jumped in because of my car. Like I get a lot of things about emails, like real car heads. Oh, bro, it's beautiful, dude. I wish I had. I'm like,
hey,
nah, bro.
hey,
You want
right,
to give me kids?
right. You brought it up, bro. Um, I haven't even thought of this shit. What's the deal with the custom made whatever?
It's not. Everybody says, oh, he's got a fake Hellcat. I never said it was a Hellcat. It's a 392 shaker, but I supercharged the motor and I rebuilt the motor from bottom up. I put nitrous in the car. It's way faster than a Hellcat, bro. But the logo on the side, that's why real call guys would know when they say, oh, he got the Hellcat sticker. No, I don't. I just took off the regular sticker and I made my own little devil head because it's not a fucking, it's like a sleeper fucking shaker. And once you hear it, you know that. But I made my own little logo. It's not the Hellcat logo.
I got you.
But before
It's
this, I'll post
I never
pictures in
heard.
I posted pictures in my community once. Before this, I really loved. I had a Jeep Gladiator that was hooked up crazy. I'll put pictures in my community board. I just been a call guy, bro, because I gotta have something. You worked for your kids, bro, which is more respect than I can give anybody. I need to have goals. I need to like, all right, I have a car. I gotta go to work tomorrow. If I don't have all that stuff, I go downhill really, really fast.
Did you, Blue Collar says, "Hey, New York, did you hear what I said about in regards to your AK?"
No.
And Ganger said we about to be up here in like 2 minutes.
Blue collar, no, but I would love to still talk because I didn't even, bro. I just put that to the side because I just been dealing with sickness. It sucks. At night is when I feel good. All day long, I'm dying, and then I have a couple hours at night. I feel good, and then I can't sleep. It's been like this for like almost a week now. Do you know that story, Corrupt?
Doing
Yep.
too much.
Do you know the story
bro.
about the AK?
Hey, you hold on. What's up?
Said, do you know the story about the AK?
What you taking it apart?
Yeah, that was fucking because this guy wants to do videos where he takes things apart in 2 seconds and puts it back together, and I think that I can be just
Yeah. I mean, you need to slow that.
in
You
New
need to slow
York.
that damn video down, bro.
Yeah, well, he did it to the AR. In New York, everything is so different now. You have to have, they call it New York compliant. So an AR has a welded in clip. You can't have more than 5 shots in it. It's so many rules. And obviously, quote unquote, I follow the rules. But yeah, it's this is what the number one thing I miss is being able to go shoot more often and do that because you get caught at the gun range doing something stupid and you're in trouble. It's so stupid, bro. So stupid. New York gun rules.
Yeah. All right, hold on. I'm gonna hit a slight intermission, bro. We're gonna bring him up. We're gonna bring Blue Collar up. He'll fix you up. And that shit didn't go there. Oh, that's the wrong
Hey,
thing.
what's
I
up?
hit the wrong button, bro. Hold on. Don't talk, bro. Don't talk. You gotta do an intermission.
Fight the fear when I feel like dying. I'm trying to fly high, but I'm not a pilot, can't deny it. There's some days I feel idiotic, just a product of a system where you're lucky just to make a dollar. That ain't gonna stop me because my grind is contagious. I'll do what it takes to turn passion to paychecks. And if I go down, I'ma do it on my terms.
Hey. We got Blue Collar in the house, fellas.
Hey, what's up, everybody? What's good, man? How you
That would have
doing?
been cool if I wouldn't have missed the button on the first though. You'll have that. What's up with you, man?
Nothing, man. Just getting ready to go to bed, listening. But I wanted to holler at New York about his AK because I had talked about it a little bit.
I
And
would love if you, but like I said, it's one of those things because listen, I know it's New York legal, but I would love to do it. We would have to do it off here.
okay. Well, my question is, so when are you talking? Okay, so you know how there's the little button on the back you push to take that cover off, right?
Correct.
Are you talking about that spring?
As soon as you open it up, there was a spring. Yeah, it's probably
that's supposed to come out.
But I can't get it to go back right. It looks like it just sits there. There's no tension on it. There's nothing.
You gotta push it in. There's a way you push it in and it sits. So you'll see, because on the back of that spring there's a block, right, where it kind of sits when you put it back in.
On the back side of it, there is.
Yeah.
But when it sits in, how can I put it? It just sits. There's no, unless maybe if I pushed it harder, it sits like it wouldn't do nothing. Like you're like, why is this even here? But maybe if you pushed it in, there's like a little divot. But how would it just pop out?
That spring is when you charge it back and forth, man. That's that recoil. That's that spring. That's for the bolt. That spring is attached to the bolt assembly for the AK, because when you take apart the AK, it's that cover, then you pop that spring out, and then you lift the bolt out, and then there's the pieces for the bolt, like the AR kind of, but
it actually
there's not much to it.
AR, to be
it's
honest,
way more simple. It's AK is way more simple than the AR, man. I could probably put it together faster, if not as fast.
My AR, I'm good at it. Just the way it sits. But once again, I was just trying to look up the brand. I'm still trying to, because it's a welded, and everybody who's looked at it, like the wood is not wood, it's plastic on this, and it's
Yeah.
welded. But
Yeah, that
it's just,
spring's supposed to come out, and when you put it back, I mean, when you put it back in, you got to kind of push it, and it'll sit in there. Like you
that's
kind of,
maybe if I put. See, I was just nervous. I'm even thinking, because I see what you're kind of saying right now. Because when I just sit it in there, it just sits, and I can tell you if something sprung back into that, it's just not gonna. Like I would be afraid to try it. But if I can
yeah.
push it into that thing, but how did it just pop out like that? That was my
Well,
question. Because when I took off the top, it popped. I'm like, how would this come from?
I don't. Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't have. When you take that cover off, it should have just popped out. Like you got to kind of push it forward and then pull it out. You know.
And now I'm also thinking, by the way, I'm going to try this tomorrow. But the more I just thought about it, I can absolutely do it on a YouTube live because I can just, I know how to do it. I know how to do it. If I had
It'll be all
cameras
right,
on,
dude.
Worst case, you can just go on the dang StreamYard where you don't put it out.
yeah, no, it's fine because, like I
Okay.
said, mine's New York compliant anyway. So as long as they do or don't see the clip, you're fine. You can still have things here. It's just got to be a welded clip. It can't. Which not even know what they do. They put the clip in and then they put plastic glue in the button so you can't push the button. It's so stupid, bro. That's New York compliant. So it takes if you were an idiot and you wanted to take that glue out, it takes 2 seconds.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't live where there's strict gun laws.
I hate it, bro. I hate it, and it's the stupidest thing because crime went up. They already proved that the crime went up since all these stupid fucking gun laws. Now everybody has ghost guns in New York City. That's the big thing in Manhattan right now. Ghost guns all over.
That's the thing. You start passing super strict gun laws, you're gonna have more gun problems because there's gonna be more illegal guns than anything, man. I don't know.
They
I'm
proved it
just not for,
everywhere, bro. They proved every
bro. If I
state.
could buy if I could buy a tank, I would. That's how pro Second Amendment I am.
Oh, I'm the same way, bro. And listen,
I could buy a fucking Apache attack helicopter. I would.
kind of wanted why I wanted to talk to you on the side because I got some stuff that I would love to show you too. I got a lot of cool stuff, but that's always how I've been since I was a little kid. And I hate the fact here. Somebody told me the other day there's states that you can go get a handgun after 10 years of being a felon once you get out 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, I think you gotta it depends on what state you're in, but I always thought you had to get your rights reinstated.
Yeah, in New York, never again. You're never voting again. You're never getting it. They would never, ever, ever give you that back again. But when I got my domestic, they came to my house to take they had a list of everything registered. And they were like, where is this? And I actually got in trouble because I had a lot of it was at my dad's house with my brother-in-law because he went to, there's a range out east they go to. And since it wasn't in my property, my brother-in-law is also a felon. I was stupid. I said, oh, it's with my brother-in-law. And then when they went out there, my sister Kelly had to say, oh, no, it's with me because it was the whole big thing. He lived in the house. But yeah, over a domestic that didn't even involve me hitting the girl or going to, it's just so crazy in New York, bro. So crazy.
Yeah. I feel you.
So I can tell you so many stories. My buddy's getting his gun taken over another domestic and never getting him back. He went to get him back.
Well, under the Lattenberg Act, if you are convicted of any kind of domestic assault, domestic violence assault, anything like that, your gun rights are pretty much taken for life.
So, that's an actual federal law?
That's a law.
I did not
It's
know.
called. It's the Lattenberg Act.
So as far as, I mean, I don't want to pry, but didn't you have some kind of domestic in your life?
I have domestic disorderly conduct. There's no assault.
See, I had an assault, but it was on her boyfriend.
Yeah, if you have a domestic violence assault, your gun rights are fucking nixed. But mine's a disorderly conduct. I didn't have an assault. I didn't assault anybody. So
crazy is, and I mean, I don't care really. It's legal. It is, but it's absolutely legal. After all this, after that all happened, and I had to get my registered ones back. About that, the shotgun I showed you the other night. I went in. My buddy was buying some. I was like, "Yo, let me just try," and I tried, and I got refused many times, and somehow it just cleared. I was like, "You what? Okay." But it's long enough now. Bro, everybody should. I couldn't sleep right. I really could not sleep right if I didn't have something to protect myself with.
Bro, I got something on me every day,
Yeah,
all day.
no, that's why I mean, I carry everywhere I go, man. Um, that's just
Me and not
how it is.
oh, I'm happier, and I tell everybody this. I'm happier knowing other people have guns. You know, we can all talk the same story. If there's a bank robbery, I want everybody in that bank to have a gun. Like if I lived where you lived, I'd be happy because what happens when a shooter comes to Long Island and shoots up the school, he's gonna kill everybody because nobody can have guns. Down by you, he might get stopped.
Last
Um,
weekend,
yeah,
daughter and
I mean,
wives and
God willing.
we went out shopping for the weekend. They had Christmas money. They wanted to do stuff, you know what I mean? So we did that last weekend. And I was in the store. I had mine right there on me, and I looked behind me, and the dude in line, he had one on it. And I instantly felt like we was on the same team, bro. Like,
Yeah,
it was
Truth,
instant.
bro.
Like I was like, all right.
I always have my I don't know. I don't ever um have it where it's showing, dude. My shit's always tucked,
I don't either.
Oh,
and you'll
yeah.
never know. You're the only you're when you if you have to know that I have it, it's probably a bad day for both of us. You
See,
know what I
that's
mean?
and let's
Mine
say
has telltales, bro. I carry a
in
big
New
ass
York,
45.
in New York, if you got the perfect license, the perfect everything, to get a gun permit, you have to have a business and prove you carry over $1,000 at a time in your pocket. And even then, concealed, I could never even imagine how they would approve that. Everything has to be shown. It's
Oh
just a
yeah,
different world. But look,
yeah.
bro, look at this shit. This, I mean, I'm sure you guys all go. If they were doing this thing in New York where they were going to allow teachers to be gun trained and have a gun, and
And I think they
pilots.
should.
So do I. And then the pilot one was the funniest. They said no to arming pilots because what if the pilot goes crazy? Bro, he's driving the plane. If the pilot wants to go crazy, he can crash the plane. I think every pilot.
Yeah, if the pilot's going crazy, he doesn't need a goddamn gun,
I
dude. He's
disagree.
driving a
Pilots should
giant
have
bomb.
guns, bro. Every pilot should have a gun. They have plane safe guns, from what I was told. They should all have it. They should. How are you gonna fucking? That would end anything in the air. The pilot should be locked in a
Yikes.
cabin with a gun.
Oh yeah, bro. I mean, shit, dude. There's a part of me that's like, yo, if they start wanting security for schools, dude, I'm 100% with it, dude. Like, I mean, schools here. See, like schools here, we have SROs. So you have like Pima County Sheriff's deputies or a TPD officer posted at high schools and schools here and school safety, But I mean, as a parent, bro, like when I'm waiting to pick my son up from school, dude, like I'm always like on the fucking lookout, dude.
Of course, bro.
Like I wish a motherfucker would, dude. I wish.
I would,
I'm
bro,
coming out fucking guns blazing, bro. I have a pistol in one hand and my AR in the other, dude. And I'm fucking going fucking
It's like you got a
cowabunga,
free
dude.
ticket,
Let's
bro.
dance.
It's like you just got a free ticket to do what you got to do.
Man, I'm fucking doing the Lord's work today. It's time to make the grass grow.
Bro, yeah, but that's totally agree with you. Not to mention, let me tell you how New York works. New York has a bunch of vets sleeping on the street that all of them would love to be security in school, armed guards. Like that should be a thing. They've been this has been going on a long time in New York about getting armed. Because even in the city, bro, I think there's something like 700 schools, more than that. And it's like they're shooting standings all the time. It's not a big thing like 100 kids shot. But if there's less than 3 kids shot, it don't even make the fucking paper anymore.
Yeah, man. They schools here get kind of crazy, man. They've had like riots, dude, and not too long ago, man, at the drop off where they pick up kids and take them up at Rincon High School here, they fucking parent got jumped. A parent was standing up for their kid, dude. The kid was like getting fucked with and like was talking shit back, and the other kids kept coming at him, and so the parent got involved. And the kids tried to jump the parent, dude. And the parent fucking said, fuck you, and whooped on one of these kids. And it was a whole big deal. But, like, fuck that, dude. You attack my kid and then attack me, I'm going to whoop your fucking ass, dude.
I agree. There was actually...
You know what I mean?
My friend's son had an issue, and my friend was telling me, he's like, bro, I wish I could kick this kid because he got jumped. He's like, I'd love to kick these kids' asses. I'm like, why not, bro? And they kept coming to the house. I went outside one day, and he was laughing. He's like, bro... He's like, at least he got him out of here. I was going to fight him. I didn't care. I was like, I want to be grown men and jump this kid every day. I don't give a shit how old you are.
Yeah. You start fucking with especially with like my kid, dude. You start fucking with my son, dude.
Oh, I don't have kids.
Dude.
Son to me.
Yeah, you start fucking with my son, dude. Like, First of all, where's your parents at, bro?
That's
Where's your
bro.
fucking parents at?
You just stole my line. You know how many times I've done that? Go home and get your father, bro.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
I
gonna
was
come
trying
up to
deal
the
with you.
parents respectfully. I'm gonna come up to the parents respectfully, and I'm gonna let it know what their little shithead kid is doing, respectfully. And and then however it goes from there is how it goes from there. They can either be fucking parents and handle it, or they can be smug little bitches and possibly get smacked. Because I'll be damned if my kid gets pushed around by a bully and their parents okay that shit.
No, you say you think a lot like me. Let me ask if this is one of your beliefs. I would never hit a girl, but my favorite line used to be: as soon as a girl would start screaming at me, I'd be like, "Yo, where's your boyfriend? Where's your father?"
Yeah. Where's your boyfriend? Yeah.
Any guy
Right.
close to you is now gonna get this for you.
Yeah. And no, I don't. I don't fight girls, man.
And I hate the bullying shit. I really am. I'm such a spokesman, bro. I had not even really a close friend. And since I do headstones, I see the suicides, bro. I see these little kids get bullied to the point they kill themselves. I've never been into bullying in my life. I hate it.
Bullshit.
But yeah, I would love to live down there and get a fucking. Bro, this is how crazy I am with the rights. I literally thought of moving out of state just so I can get my handgun permit. Like I can't explain, especially in New York, bro. Like my car got broken into 3 times this year. While I'm sleeping at night, they programmed the key. They try to steal it off the driveway one night. So now I got a camera that wakes me up every night. Like if somebody comes on the driveway, it sets off an alarm in my bedroom. And I leave the window open so I can run out there and put the fucking shotgun on them. I got a bag. The first shot's a bag. Like I don't care if I get in trouble anymore. Like but the point is I gotta worry about that. I can shoot a beanbag at a kid who's robbing my car and I'm gonna get arrested for it.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Crazy.
Okay, I'm about to put you on solo dolo.
And it's the same kids. It's the same fucking kids. The cops do nothing about it. We all have them on video. They do nothing about it.
Hell yeah. Do your thing, do your thing, do your thing, stop.
So I heard you guys. I heard you guys talking earlier about Krupp was talking about the definition of racism. The definition of racism that DVS is working with, right?
I was asked.
With DVD?
Well, yeah, he gave. Well, you gave an explanation, right?
Yeah,
You were asked, and you gave an explanation.
I said
So
the only place I know that he could be coming from on it was.
Well, he clearly is. Okay, so I'm gonna explain what happened. What happened is around 2000, somewhere around 2010, 2011, the academics started making a serious push to get a sociological definition added to the dictionary. Before that, there's been sociological definitions, but there wasn't this one. There wasn't the one pertaining to race. And so what they did is
what does sociological mean? You're talking above me.
So sociology, dealing
Like
with the study,
people, dealing with
the
like
study of
social
people.
issues.
Yeah,
People.
it's how people socialize. Sociology is the study of how people socialize.
Okay.
How people interact with each other. So, this definition, they eventually got it put in, and they got a bunch of sociological definitions put in that they wanted, things that buttress their point, buttress their arguments, and they became addendums to the definition that was there. So if you looked up racism, it would say definition, treating somebody wrong based upon the color of their skin, or a standard definition that we would think of. It would say that, and then right beneath it, it would say sociological definition. And then it would give you the sociological definition, which is that it's power. It's racism. Think of prejudice plus power, plus the power to enact it. The idea being that if a poor black guy could hate white people as much as he wants, if he ain't got no money and no way to put the screws to the white guy, he can't be racist. That's their idea.
That's crazy.
It's stupid. It's a stupid idea. It's a ridiculous idea, and it's an idea that they created because the circumstances didn't fit their argument. So they forced Webster to change it in there initially, and then later on, like somewhere around like 2000, maybe 2017, it stopped being a sociological definition, and now it's just definition number 2.
See, that's the sociological way we were raised up in the area. You know what I mean? So like that's the only way I could see how he says what he says, right?
I actually thought that BLM might have had something to do with changing the definition.
No, it was before that. They've
Do
been
you
working
guys
on it.
deal? Do you guys deal with BLM everywhere? Or is that just a New York thing?
They're not anything to worry about out here. They're annoying, but
Well, they're not to worry about, but they destroy cars.
there's not enough of them. That's what I'm saying. No, there's not enough of them, and they're not that violent. Not out
Yeah,
here.
they don't really exist in it. Well, I mean, I'm sure they exist, but you don't see too many of them out here either, because
They destroy
shit would be all
Manhattan.
bad for them.
My eyes, they're destroying Manhattan. Their own people are saying the same thing, bro, because they just hold up streets, break cars. It's almost like, I don't know. I believe a good part of them have a good heart. I think the other people are there for the looting. They're there for the robbing. It's just not what it should be. It's not what the news shows it. That's for sure.
Hey, here's the question, bro. Should I retitle this live BVS's definition of racism?
It's not really his.
So,
I
Genghis,
mean, but that's what everybody was trying to get at tonight.
Let's ask everybody their definition. My definition is you hating a race just because they're a race, just because their color, just because who they are, you hate them. That's my definition of it.
I always took racism. I always took like racism as the idea that one race is superior to another.
Racism to me is a race that can hold another race down.
Yeah, like
So you think that it has to do with power? You agree with the power definition?
No, I think it's if you hate somebody.
No, he just gave it. Him.
Oh.
Krupp, you just said that, right?
Corrupt.
You're the one who just said. I'm not arguing. I'm just asking. It's a sociological definition. There's a good portion of the country that agrees with that definition. You know what I mean?
Bro, I'm gonna tell you like this. Growing up here in southern Arizona, as close to the border as I am, in the environment that I grew up in, some of the most racist, and I mean racist as in to my definition, right, where one race is superior to the other.
Yeah.
Fucking Mexicans, bro, towards black people.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
You're
Like,
right.
I'm telling you, and I'm talking like, not like, I mean like Chicanos, yeah, but like straight paisas.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's pretty fucking ridiculous, and they don't give a fuck, bro.
Uh-uh.
They don't give a fuck.
It's just accepted. It's accepted where
yeah.
they're from.
Yeah.
They don't care. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, I mean, so like New York's definition of racism is what I call prejudice, right? And
Okay.
my definition is that of racism.
Want to know what's crazy, bro? I'm thinking in my head, and this is stupid on my part. I think kind of the word racist and the word racism kind of have different definitions to them. Like a racist is you hate me because I'm white, you racist.
No,
A racism is a group hating another group because they're, like you said, almost the power again. Like they feel they're holding them down or they're suppressing them.
Yeah, I know what you're saying there.
Well, okay. The ability to see what's in front of you and decide whether or not it's dangerous is something that it's a trait, you know what I mean? An evolutionary trait that'll keep you alive, you know? So the ability to notice who was dangerous immediately, if I can figure out who the dangerous gangbanger is quicker than you, over time, that means I'm going to have more kids than you, right?
Evolution.
So we favored for that trait, just naturally being able to spot danger immediately. So that hypervigilance, especially whenever it comes to unknown tribes, because we are members of tribes. Whenever it comes to unknown
humans are
tribes,
tribal by nature.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
There's no. You can see it immediately whenever you see a young child that is black. A little baby, whenever it sees a white person for the first time, they know, they're like, that's a different tribe. They don't hate them. They don't act any different towards them. But if you've ever seen a little black kid or a little white kid that sees black people for the first time, they're astounded.
They're curious, if anything.
Yeah, they know. They realize it's something in them knows this is a different tribe. There's something else going on here.
Want to know what's gang? What you just said made me laugh because no way you see that. You even see that with animals. Like when my dog first saw a black person in the park, it was almost funny because he was
Yeah.
flipping. Never seen a black. I'm laughing. It was one of my buddies too. I'm laughing. He's like, "Why is your dog flipping out?" I'm like, "I really think because you're black, bro." I'm like, "I don't think you've ever seen a black."
Yeah.
I'm like, "My dog is so nice to everybody, and they don't see every color." I'm like, "I just likes you because he's the racist."
It does that, right?
Funny, but I
Yo,
don't.
Genghis,
Bro,
speaking of dogs, Genghis, did you hear me talk about your video from Instagram? Did you hear me shout you out? The little the Frenchie Halloween video you posted?
Oh, that was cool, huh?
Dude, I was like, I had seen it, and I was like, I was doing a live, and I was like, and you know what? I was like, shout out Genghis, because
Yeah.
Genghis showed me
I heard that.
like quite possibly the happiest fucking video I've seen on the internet in my whole life. Like, like that
It
video
was a good
dope,
party,
man.
dog. It was a good party. That
That
was
shit
dope.
was
That
dope, dude.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. It was a cool day. I remember that day. It was a cool ass
I got
day.
Instagram, bro. I don't know how you guys manage. I just figured out YouTube a little bit. I got Facebook, and I think I got MySpace.
MySpace. MySpace.
Damn. God damn.
Who you be connecting with, dog? You be connecting or what? You be hitting? Or what?
Yahoo Messenger.
Yo, what comical
mercy.
is, if you guys listen, if
The
you guys
AOL email,
MySpace,
right?
chances are it's still there.
ASL.
I
New York's
looked
over
it up.
there. ASL.
That
Yeah,
part, AOL.
AOL chat sometimes.
The Angel Fire homepage, bro.
But honestly, bro, maybe like 6-7 months ago, I went on MySpace and I found my account, bro. Like they're still there. They still exist.
That shit.
So if you never doubted, like
And
most
you always
people,
had like the dumbest names for your fucking emails and shit, dude. As a kid, you were like some stupid. I don't even remember what I had, but it was probably something retarded.
yeah, I was Slayer 082.
Hey, look at that.
Right?
Fucking Dragon Witch, fucking
Yeah.
489.
Like, yo, Thunder God 497.
That shit was great. I remember
Exactly.
I was waiting for my family to fall asleep so I could fucking get the plug it into the computer and
Yeah.
then look at porn.
Yeah.
My grandma's all looking at the computer when I was a kid.
That's how my son broke my laptop.
She's all, who
Looking
the
at
fuck
porn?
is... Yeah, she's all, who the fuck is
He's on
Fiddlesticks
my mom's
the
comment.
Candyman?
I used to
And
be in there
every
trying
girl
to
you
pick
met in chat, you were trying to talk to her. Meanwhile, it was probably like a 400-pound guy.
Bro,
Yeah.
I don't know what, bro, my friend in like middle school, that's what it might, yeah, it had to have been middle school. He came to school on like Monday, right? And he was all like, "Fuck, kid, got in so much trouble this weekend." And I'm like, "What happened?" And he goes, "Bro, my parents left and I looked at some porn and I don't know what I did, but I accidentally downloaded it. And it fucking was the screensaver. It was the backdrop. It was on the back of the solitaire cards." He's like, "I didn't know what to do. So I just shut the computer off and went to bed." And he was like, "I got woke up by my mom, dude, and she was whooping my ass."
Yo,
She's all yelling at him like, "On the back of the solitaire cards too." Fucking
That's
I used to try.
Hey,
to-
my son used to like watch it without me not knowing, and then one day I came home early, right? He goes, "Oh shit, my mom's coming," and he tried to close it, and I guess when he closed it, he stepped on it, he cracked my screen. Since I can't fucking repair that motherfucker. And then he used to
See, here's the
do the
thing.
emails. They got forward to my email, right? Because that's how I have all of them. And I know he was watching porn because they all went to mine. And I was like, "What the fuck?" All kinds of Pornhub,
Wow.
Pornhub, all kinds. I was like, "What the fuck?"
my
Nah,
ex,
it's weird. Do you know what your son likes in porn? You're all like, "Who the fuck's watching midget porn?"
It's a weirdo.
Exactly.
thing
That's
as a-
exactly
he's
what
only-
you
as
said.
a-
I
He's
said.
only
As a boy.
14. He's only
And he
14.
goes, "Mom." He goes, "Mom, that wasn't me." I'm like, "It says your name on it. You know, it has your
wasn't me.
email.
It's not
That's
me.
you."
It wasn't me.
Dude, kids are like that, man. They can't do. Kids that are going through that puberty, bro, their psyche can't handle it, bro. My little brother was the same way. I would hit him. I'd be like, "Yeah, you little prick," and you're jerking off, and he's like, "Don't fucking do that," you know. And you're like, "Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do." They can't handle it. They just can't handle it. But
They don't want to admit it, bro.
Bro, my
It is.
Oh, dude. But
ex-wife.
who's as a boy,
Funny.
who's if you get caught by your mom or whoever jerking off, right? Do you stop or do you keep going? Because if you stop, you're the asshole that
That's
got
not
caught
it.
jerking off. But if
You
you
know
keep
the answer
going,
to
then
that.
you're the
You
weird.
get
Then
caught
you're
no
the
matter
weirdo.
Yeah,
what.
why is she staring? Yeah, why are you
Yeah,
staring?
you're the weirdo that's looking.
Yeah, why are you
Either way,
staring?
you cop with your dick
Yeah.
in your hand.
It's
Mind your
another
business.
American
Yeah.
Pie live at
Feast
your
your
house.
eyes.
Yeah. What are you, a weirdo?
Yeah,
My-
what are you,
my-
a weirdo? Looking at me jerk off?
Hey, you
Stop
know what's
living, girl.
funny? I asked my son, I better not catch you doing American Pie in my house. I'm gonna kick your ass. He goes, it's tempting though. I'm like, motherfucker, no, he didn't.
What the fuck? He said it's tempting.
Bro, two
What?
crazy things. I gotta get two crazy things out. My ex-wife, two things. I'll start when she was younger. When she was about 8 years old, she walked into her dad's office and he was jerking off butt naked at the computer to the girl he was cheating with his mother.
fuck?
Now listen, it gets crazier, bro. It gets crazier. So they divorced, and this is years later. She's an adult now. Her father passes. We go to get the VHS tapes, and we're looking at them, all the family tapes. He had a tape of him recording himself jerking off.
Ooh.
It was just
Nice.
him on the couch jerking off, taping himself.
Nice.
Wow. Dude, my
And
buddy.
we're burying him, so it's like you're trying to feel bad for this guy who just passed away.
Delete,
You're looking through the family tapes
delete.
and he's fucking jerking off on his couch.
Dude, I had this friend growing up, man. He's this chubby little Jewish kid named Robert. And he went to Vegas all the time with his family. And he went to Vegas one time and he came back and he goes, dude, so you know how hotel rooms are connected? And I'm like, yeah. He goes, man, I walked into my parents' room to tell them something. And I fucking walked in and there's my mom fucking riding my dad. And we all looked at each other. And he's like, dude, next morning at breakfast, no one even looked at each other, said a fucking word. It was the most awkward fucking rest of the vacation we've ever had. He was like, I'm scarred for fucking life.
Hell no.
I was like, that's terrible, man. I never had to. Thank God, dude. Thank fucking God.
Yeah, I don't have any stories like that, thank God.
Hey, my
Yeah.
mom's used to cackle, right? Like I never saw nothing, but I kind of put it together as I got older and older. And then when
My
she
son,
when she cheated on my pops and she was cackling with another man, I already knew it was that.
Oh, laughing loud. Out there
Yeah,
laughing loud. Yeah.
Oh,
Got her
yeah.
laughing hard.
You
Yeah.
got it all giggling.
That's a
all.
bad sign. Yeah, you got
Yeah.
her giggling,
Oh,
dog.
man, dude, that
I'm like
stinks.
in the car,
my son was playing hide and seek at his dad's house, right? So he goes under the bed, right? So the dad comes with some girl or whatever, and he goes, "Oh, I'm fucked. I don't want to look. I don't want to look." He comes out and goes, "Hi," and the dad's all like, "What the fuck?"
It's horrible, man. That poor dude.
He goes, "I'm never hiding under your bed anymore. I promise." He goes, "I promise."
Is it kind
Oh, I
of better
remember
though that it wasn't like
catching
his
my
biological mom?
parents doing that was the most traumatic experience of my childhood life, to be honest.
That's
I
what
still
I'm saying.
remember
Like,
the details of what I saw.
if it's
Yeah,
just
nope.
your dad with some chick, isn't that a little bit better than your dad with your mom?
That's
I
what
don't know,
saw.
but he said I got traumatized.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh, yeah.
Depending how old
I
boy
just got
gets,
Yeah,
delete.
because hopefully he gonna kick that bitch out when he's done, and then we
Yeah.
can chill. You know what I mean? He can't kick mom out when he's done. You know
Dude,
what I mean? We gotta
I
sit
had-
around and be awkward. You know what I mean?
Dude, I had two homeboys growing up, and they were twins. Their names were Brian and Chris, and they were these twins, and they were half black, half white, and they were phenomenal at basketball, bro. They both over 6 feet, dude. Just phenomenal athletes, and their mom was this single blonde white lady, right? And she started dating this guy about our sophomore year of high school, and we were at a football game, and after the game, his mom comes up with her boyfriend and blah blah blah. We'll wait for you, okay? Whatever. We go in the locker room, and I think it was Chris that goes, "Fuck, man, my mom must be fucking deep," because her boyfriend's like this massive black dude, and she's this petite little. He's like, "Man, my mom must be fucking deep as hell, dude," because
I got
that dude's fucking. We're like, what the fuck, dude?
I got
We
a
were
theory on
real
that, but
young. One of my
I
buddy's
don't know.
moms, we found out years later, she was a bartender at a strip club. Not a stripper, just a bartender. But we used to go in and steal money all the time because they were never home, his parents. And we were in his mother's closet taking change out, and there was a shoebox filled with these big dildos, bro. And we were young. I'm talking about this big black dildo, another big purple monster-looking dildo in his
Nice.
mom's closet. We still make. He actually joined the military. We used to joke that he did that because of that. We're like, bro, that fucked him up so bad that he could not wait to be old enough to join the military.
So allegedly, one time I was doing this burglary, and I was going through the closet grabbing these pew-pews and all this other stuff. And I got to this box, and I grabbed the box down off the shelf where I couldn't even see in it. Grabbed the box down, and this is just a dude, like a single dude, right? That occupies this place. And I look in the box, bro, and it's a big one of them janks with the suction cup at the bottom.
Oh,
Like big, bro. And there was rubbers in there, and there was
Yikes.
some lube in there, bro. And
Corrupt.
Yeah.
I think.
what the hell
Corrupt.
are you doing, bro?
He was getting down.
I think there's more story. I posted a story the other day. You can Google it. There was a break-in at a house, and the way the cops, I put a video out about it. The way the cops caught it was they went to the house. They thought the kids that robbed it. They went inside and they were sniffing all the coke they robbed from the house. It was the guy's grandparents. They
Saw
robbed the ashes, bro, from the house, and they thought it was drugs. And when the cops walked in, they were sniffing it.
What the fuck?
It really, bro, Google it. It just happened. Just happened.
World's
Just Google
dumbest
kids
criminals.
sniff grandparents. Google kids sniff grandparents.
It's
I put a comment on it on your.
fucked
little
up,
sounds
bro.
like a terrible porno.
Snorting, yeah.
They had to be meth addicts. They had to be tweaked out of their mind. This is the only way I could see it even happening.
Oh,
shit! Before you do it anyway.
You sniffed grandma.
Right.
He just put grandma up his nose. Going where grandma's never been before.
This is how grandma would want to go out.
Bro, think about these morons when they got in and they found it. Like, how do you not? You find an urn and you're like, holy shit, these people got coke. Like, how do you never say in your head, this is not coke, this is some grandparents?
Strong. Good to see you, brother. Glad you stopped by, man. Appreciate you. Salute this bomb. Yeah, that's a crazy story, man. Like, I don't know how that story even happens.
Bro, it has to be meth. The only thing I can possibly see it being is a tweaker.
Have you ever done meth?
No,
Oh, yeah.
but I actually wait. Hold on.
But you make
Stop.
a lot of assumptions. You make a lot of assumptions about what methamphetamine addicts
on.
do.
Hold
is
on,
the only
hold
thing
on. That's
reason
why I
would
said
ask.
stop, Gengish. That's why I said stop. Two things. One, I tried it once in Vegas. I sniffed the line of it. I was up for 2 days. But my old landlord was a meth addict. And this guy used to take the siding off the house at night and then put it back on all day. And he would do this night after night. Sometimes he was in my attic above me. He lived in the basement. Crazy crap, bro. I seen meth firsthand, like a bit, bro. All his silverware he kept in his refrigerator. It was just crazy shit, bro. Deciding we would wake up. I'm living with a girl there. I'd wake up and deciding would it be on the
I
house.
think he was doing more than that.
Yeah, that's not normal behavior.
That's not normal.
That ain't got nothing
Like he
to do
was
with
mixing
speed.
it or something.
Yeah, that ain't got nothing to do with speed. He was doing something else.
Well,
He was lacing or something.
He
There's
was
a lot of
shooting
people
in
that
legs. He used to wear shorts, and he used to have like all the marks on the back of his legs from when he was shooting it. He was shooting something. I thought it was meth.
Track marks.
Yeah,
there's
all
a lot
over
of
it.
people that once they start doing drugs like that, their mental illness really flares up.
The what does? The mental illness?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I known a lot of people that do that, and I never seen or heard what he just said. That
Yeah,
to me is weird.
No, but I've seen
That's the
weirder
first.
stuff. I've seen weirder stuff, honestly.
Well, me too.
He used
Oh,
to
yeah.
go.
I've seen
Way
crazy
weirder.
shit.
He used to
there's
go to
a
Home
YouTube channel
Depot.
out here that has weird stuff.
He would go to Home Depot and he used to rob Home Depots. That was his little thing. And he would run up and down the aisles looking for things. I seen him in there one night. It was so funny. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm looking for paint. He was running up and down the aisle, up and down the aisle, up and down the aisle.
Hell no.
But to me, it just kept me up, bro. It felt like the worst part of cocaine, and I was up for 2 days. Like the worst part.
Yeah,
of
yeah,
the
yeah.
blow.
Like the come down part where you're not actually
Correct.
high. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Correct.
I know what you. I know what you mean.
bro. At
Yeah.
one time, one
It
line in
hurts.
Vegas. That was it.
Yeah.
Fuck no. Not once, not ever.
I was just wondering because I hear you say it a lot. I hear you talk about meth a lot, and I thought maybe like your family did it or you had been through it with it or something like that.
I really, to be honest, I just have my landlord to go off of. But it was like 8
Okay.
months, bro. It went bad. I used to go down to the basement and turn off all the electric, and he would flip out and be like, "We need to get Liper over here. The panel keeps shutting off." Like we used to just fuck with this guy, but it was bad, bro. And he was a gay. He was a gay, bro. He was a gay guy who used to be on Grindr. And I lived
Yeah.
on the main floor, so we would have people knocking on our door all night long. All different races, creeds. They're like, well, "Where's
Yeah.
Tom? Where's Tom?" I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Trying
That's
to
how I
handle
found out.
business.
That's how I found out that meth was also it's also a big gay drug. I didn't know that either.
Big time. Big time. They love it.
Why? Well, you know why that
They
is?
love it.
Fuck for hours.
Is that what it is? Really?
Yeah. Yes and no. The answer is if you can get that motherfucker to go, it'll go for hours. But you can't always get it to go. That's the
I
answer
was
on
going to
speed.
say, that's how I felt. The last thing on my mind was fucking, bro.
Kind of like cocaine. If you can get it up and going.
Yeah. If you
Yo,
can get
I
it
used to-
going, it'll go. It goes forever if you can get it going.
Cocaine, yo, remember the days you used to have to slam your dick in the dresser drawer just to swell it up?
No.
No.
Oh, just me? That's just me?
Trying to
Can
squeeze
you
it all
can
fat.
you repeat that? What you just
Dude,
said?
I
What
used to
the-
have to fucking take 2 popsicle
Twist
sticks
bone.
and a rubber band to keep it up.
And a rubber band? Oh, bro, I used to
Oh, I heard that one. Yeah.
I used to buy all
That's
that
what.
gas
That's how the
station
rings
stuff.
came out. That's how the rings came out. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Man, I used to buy every gas station bullshit fucking Rhino thing and be like, please work.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Extends.
The pill? Yeah, yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Dude, a friend of mine in the army was like, "I'm trying extends," and we fucking
Yeah.
gave him so much shit.
Yeah.
Idiot.
Tell somebody, bro. Why tell somebody?
I'll tell you what, Rhino 1000 works, but they said it has that they wound up proving that
Rhino
they hit the fat.
1000.
Oh, that shit works. Hey, them
Yeah.
gas pills work. Them gas
Yeah,
station
they-
pills work, no?
Well, they
I
have.
guess it does since you guys are talking about it right now.
No,
Mhm.
They,
Oh,
I
do.
guess
no.
it,
They have sildenafil in them. A lot of them. They hide it though. They're like it's a big thing. Sildenafil, I think is the name, is in
That's
a
the
lot.
act.
of them.
That's the active
Trazodone
ingredient.
works well.
That's the active ingredient in Viagra. That's just Viagra.
Yeah. So it's the same thing.
Trazodone works well.
what happen?
Trazodone
What
gets
happens
my
if you
shit
don't?
fucking-
If it works a little bit too much, that it won't go down. What do y'all do?
That's,
I
I've
never
heard that.
happened. Never
Ah.
happened.
Never happened to me, but I had a buddy in high school take 3 Viagra, and I don't remember what happened. He did have to go to the doctor, but I don't know what they did.
I took
Jerk
a
off like
full-
8 times.
I took a full Nizagra one time, which it was the first time I had gotten them. They're pills. They're black market pills from India, black market Viagra's a couple years ago, and
You're
it was
fucking
way
ballsy.
too much. It was a huge, and that one it was too much. I was supposed to take like a quarter pill, but it went away, but it kept coming back. You know what I mean? Like we fucked around all night, and then she left the next day, and then throughout the day it just kept coming back, kept coming back, kept coming back. You know what I mean?
I find I've taken them here and there, once again whacked out and stuff. I find it hurts. It gets so hard that it actually hurts.
Yeah, it hurts, bro.
That's how you want it. That's how she wants it. That hard.
Rock
It's
hard.
like
I'm
worse
going
than blue
behind
balls, I
it.
guess.
They like that shit. That's whenever you get the ring. That's when you lock the ring in when it gets that hard, homie.
That shit's
I was,
fucking
I,
like
I
a
was
rocket.
talking about when I was by myself.
Them too. Yeah,
It was a rainy weekend.
yeah.
Yeah, that was
Man.
good. That was good, New York.
Lonely days and lonely nights. Yes.
Sing it, girl. Sing it. Been so long.
I'm gonna be traumatized after this life, but it's okay. I will live.
Actually,
Mm.
like
Too
it
late
watching
for
her
you.
draw. This is new. I've been watching you. By the way, I have been watching you draw this whole time.
Hey, Puffy drew my name the other day, bro. Let's see. Watch this
Gengish,
thing.
where do you
Thank
stand with this whole doing these college courses at this point?
Well, the what's calls the next. You mean the semester? You mean the stuff I'm creating, or the next semester of class?
The
What do
stuff
you-
you're
what do you-
creating. The stuff
The
you're
stuff
creating.
I'm creating. So, I've got the I've got the format for the I've got the format. I've got the outline and the format and the structure of all 14 weeks. You only have to do 14 weeks. You don't have to do 16. They do the semester is 16 weeks long, but they automatically kind of give you 2 classes for free. As a student, like you can basically miss 2 classes, and so because of that, they're doing the same. They do the same thing, I guess, with the teachers. You don't actually have to create 16 full ones. And then I started touching with some of my other professors, because what you do is you'll have experts from different fields come in, right? So I talked to the homie who is actually a doctor he's the dean of students at Red Rocks Community College. His name's Dr. Mundi. And he was my counselor many years ago. He's got a PhD now. And I talked to him about this, and it was like, I basically asked him if I could use some of his resources within the TRIO program to get people to come speak at my classes, like experts and shit like that. And he was like, fuck yeah. And he loved oh, what happened? I went dark for a minute. Am I good? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Okay. And he says, yeah, he was all happy about it. He's all happy about the idea. Like I said, he's the dean at the community college out here. And he was like, dude, he's like, just keep doing what you're doing. And he's like, whenever you get closer to graduating with your master's, so here in a couple months, he's like, give me a call. He's like, and maybe we'll just get you on, try to get you on staff out here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I've made some good, I've made some good contacts. You know what I mean?
Big things are coming. This might really be a big year for you, bro.
Have you taken advanced graphics?
Yes.
That's my next one. Is it hard?
Well, which one? Oh, but what are you talking about? Are you talking about
R160? It's advanced graphics.
Let me look. Hold on.
And it's at nighttime though. It's at nighttime. I don't like. It's gonna be from 7 to like 9:30 or 8:30.
Let me look up what it is. Hold on.
It's advanced graphics. It says.
I've taken it, but not a 100 class. I didn't take most of my graphics until the 300s. Graphics 160, you said?
Yeah, Art 160.
You guys are talking Spanish to me. I know. I took 12th grade.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, don't feel bad. I took
Let's
night.
see.
Hey, hold on. I gotta play this for the homies that just came in, bro.
Fight the fear when I feel like dying. I'm trying to fly high, but I'm not a pilot, can't deny it. There's some days I feel idiotic, just a product of a system where you're lucky just to make $1. That ain't gonna stop me because my grind is contagious. I'll do what it takes to turn passion to paychecks. And if I go down, I'ma do it on my terms.
What was that about? Just jamming?
And we back.
Yeah, I got lost there for a minute. We're back.
Let's see.
I saw we had some new people in here. I really had to show Jordan, bro.
Fuck.
I figured today, bro. I was sitting there today. I was like, man, I might just throw something together real quick, put on there before I start the live. You know what I mean? So I just threw that together real quick. Like,
It doesn't look like the name of the class is transfers, Puffy, because the Art 160 that's over here is art history, and it's like architecture. It has to do with architecture. It's called modern architecture. So they don't transfer from school to school. What's the name? No, don't tell me the name of your school. I don't want people fucking texting your school. Hold on.
Well, I really don't care.
No. Yeah.
Don't do that.
No, I'm gonna.
No. I'm gonna look it up on my thing. So, cause it's one. Well, they're calling me from the Rocky. I don't know what, from the college in Denver, but I don't know what the hell, is it good or no, or I don't even know.
Why?
The Rocky. I don't know what to call it. Because it's a transfer, what I'm doing. I'm transferring, so they're calling me from different schools.
You're transferring to an online course?
I have no idea. I'm trying to find a school first, because I don't know what's... Yeah.
What, are you moving to Colorado?
Hell fucking no. I've been there. I don't like it.
Oh. Then why the fuck would you go to a school out here if you're not going to go remote? What do you mean?
I have no idea. Like, dude, I wanted to go to LA and stuff like that, and they started calling me from Colorado. I'm like, I don't want to go back. Hell no.
I'm lucky enough. A lot of people are trying. I don't need to do it, obviously. I'm joking. But over here, the problem is a lot of people, if they can get the paperwork, aligned about college now, because we had Dowling
which was a huge college out here, closed. They weren't even going to close halfway through the semester. They were going to close the college. They wound up graduating everybody out. But anybody can just, oh yeah, I graduated Dowling. If you got the paperwork and you can print it out, it's pretty much your own luck.
You know what I've noticed is that if you go to college and just do the bare minimum and do the things that they ask you to do, your degree will be worth just as much as the dumbest motherfucker in your class. So
I heard the same thing. I was about to ask you about. That was my second question, but I guess it's true. It's like you're not even doing high school.
that shit's dumb. Yeah, they do the bare minimum. A bunch of people do the bare minimum, then they come out the other side of it and they're like, I don't got a job. I'm supposed to.
I didn't know after you graduate from the first time you go to college, you could go back and redo more classes from your same thing. I was like, so why do they like you could go back to where we're at? Some girl went back. She already had graduated for the first degree she wanted to get.
Yeah.
Now she's back over there with a different degree now. I'm like, huh?
Yeah,
You're coming here? I don't know.
You don't want to do that. You don't want to do
I
that.
thought, I thought that was dumb.
You want to move forward. It's okay to keep going to school, but you need to be moving forward. People who, okay, so if she's already got a bachelor's and then she's working on another one, why? Why can't
I don't
she
see no
get a
point to it,
master's?
exactly.
Either because she can't get into master's school. It's possible she just can't get in. She's not smart enough. You know what I mean? Or she flunked the fucking test or whatever. You know what I mean? Who knows what it is? Or she's intimidated. It could be that she's not that dumb. She's just intimidated by it. A lot of people are just intimidated by stuff. And they'd rather go with what they're comfortable with.
Would you even get paid more having two of the same exact things?
You're gonna start running into problems. If you're not moving forward in your education, if you're moving laterally, I don't know, as far as I know, they stop paying for that shit. They'll jam your ass up. Because I took an extra year. I took an extra year because I was thinking about doing architecture. I was taking a look at some architecture stuff, thinking I might want to do it. And so I took an extra year doing drafting, architectural drafting and design. And by the end of that year, they were sweating me. Like, hey, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Are you on the right track? What's going on? So, I don't know. Maybe these people just got money. People got money. You could just keep going. They just keep taking loans and keep going farther into debt, I guess. You know?
Yeah, it's crazy. You know, I do know a couple of people who are like full-time students. I feel like they're women that, you know, that marry, but I feel like that's what they do. They're trying to go to college. It's crazy to say that.
What would you do if you were fucking married, especially if some dude's taking care of you or something? You're going to do the same shit. I need something to do.
She was a full-time student. But
they
she
messed
like
up. They fucked college up, dog. They fucked college up, homie. Real talk. This is the state that college is in right now. The teachers are absolutely brilliant. The professors are brilliant. That's not the problem. The problem is they've created a generation of fucking lames that are weenies and can't be talked to like a fucking adult. So now, if they try to talk to them and treat them like adults and hold them accountable like adults, they go tell on the teachers. And then, if all those people quit, well, then that teacher loses their job, because why are all these people quitting your classes? You're not graduating people. Right? Yeah. So they've boxed themselves into a situation they can't get out of. So
and now they don't even want to write papers. They don't want to do nothing. They want easy ways out. So they're not learning shit.
Exactly.
I learned that when I went back to school. I learned all of that.
Hey, they'll show up with an excuse, dog. It'll be paper day. These motherfuckers show up with an excuse. You had 3 weeks. Tell me you ain't got nothing.
They use AI. They don't even write anything. They use all AI. AI is their homework maker.
Yeah, and garbage. Yeah.
College is to become you're not a kid. They teach you how to be an adult. That's what I feel like college is. You finally got to be held accountable.
No. When I went back, they was so now the teachers don't want nobody writing on the computers and all that shit. They want to written, handwritten.
Yeah, hold yourself accountable. That's what you need to do. If you're in college, you're responsible for your education. You're spending the fucking money, not them. You're the one going into debt. I'm telling you, it's not a scam. They say it's a scam. It's not a scam. College is not a scam, but you got to do work too. And these kids aren't doing work, and I see it all the time. These kids are not doing the work. Like I said, I had one.
And when it comes to the test, when they come to testing, they don't know shit. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They don't know shit.
I had that dude in my last class. Now I'm gonna give him a little bit of a pass because he was a football player and he was a football star. And you know what? Football stars get a little bit of leeway. I get it. right? But this fool, his answer to everything was racism. That fool's answer to everything was, we need to create a safe space where black and brown people feel included and to make sure that everybody feels welcome. It's like, homie, we're talking about like crisis communication. You know what I mean? What to do in an emergency.
Yeah, I know.
Yo,
know the
listen,
type.
I just want to say, I didn't realize the time. I got to cut out. I'm still dealing with the flu. I got to get to sleep, man. I waited on here for you to come on, gang. I want to say
Thank
what's
you,
up
brother.
and talk to you.
Thank
Every
you.
time we start talking, I get stuck talking.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you, too. Very nice meeting you.
Yeah, I
You wanted to
appreciate
talk
it,
to him
brother. I
about
appreciate it.
computers and laptops, didn't you? You better set that
Grubb,
up.
have a good night, man.
All right, New York. Thanks for coming
Oh,
up, brother.
is he
Appreciate it.
gone? Is New York gone? Did he
Yeah, he's
leave?
leaving, but he wanted to
Not
talk
I'm leaving.
computers. Stuff
Okay,
about
hey,
that.
brother, I forgot you. I see what you said earlier, and it's not. I saw whenever you apologized to me the first time. The thing is like I just don't even entertain any of that. If it's negative, homie, like, and it's not got nothing to do personal with you. Like, if you're burning anybody else down, I'm not gonna participate. I won't comment. I won't like. I won't do nothing. I won't comment. I'm not gonna say nothing nasty or go make a video. But I don't do it for you. I don't do it for her. I don't do it for anybody. Anybody's going at anybody. I'm not participating in
I
that
love
shit.
it. I respect it. Now listen, and I'm not even going to tell you who, just so you know. Bro, the person who told me that, when I was talking about the whole plug fight, they were like, listen, Genghis would love to fight AZ. He's called him out. And like, to hear you say that never happened, I was like, wow. Now I know how much people talk shit on YouTube.
No. Me and AZ.
You haven't seen nothing.
AZ lives 5 minutes from my girl. I know where he lives, and he knows where my girl lives, and we're all on the same page. That's my dude. I've been in his house. I understand there's a lot of beef going on, a lot of back and forth, and there's been a lot of falling out on YouTube and everything else. But whenever somebody like brings me into their house, homie, that means something different to me, because that means that you trust me.
It's real life. That's what I mean, bro.
You know what I
And the
mean?
person who said it to me, I can't believe he even said it. He said it to me in real life, bro. Like,
I
it wasn't
don't
like he was
care.
talking shit. He was saying, like, Genghis should probably love for you to get. I should have talked to him, bro. I was learning. It was stupid. That's why
Yeah.
the other night on White Boys Live, I made sure. As soon as he said that, I was like, no, stop.
Yeah, nah, them fools. People just talk, homie. Whenever I got into it with a creator a while back, whenever I first got into YouTube, I got into it with this cat, and we went back and forth a little bit. And as soon as it happened, there was people in all of my social medias. It was crazy. All these accounts were showing up in all my social medias. This dude said this, and this dude said that, and this dude said this, and this dude said that. It's like, you motherfuckers ain't even my friends. I don't even know you. You know what I mean? So
Crazy.
that's how it goes. There's people behind the scenes who just want to see drama. They just want to see things burn.
Yeah, one day, the only reason, listen, not now, but the fucked up part is I would love somehow to tell you who said it. And when I tell you
I don't care.
that's, well,
I don't
no, I'm
care.
not, no, listen,
No.
I get that, but
Is it
I
one of
think-
my friends? My friends like Puffy or
Like-
VPS or Weavy?
No.
Those are my friends. I got a
Somebody
couple.
would-
I got a couple other.
Yeah, somebody that it will put you in shock. You'd be like, why'd they do that? Like, it's not, it's fucked, bro, put it this, everything's just fucked up. That's why
It
even
doesn't
if-
put me in
like,
shock at all. I ain't shocked by none of these motherfuckers.
Bro,
Half these
I'm just-
motherfuckers on here lying.
Yeah,
So,
even in real
yeah.
life, the people I talk to in real life are very few. Like Weavy, and Weavy will tell you, bro. Like anything he tells me never goes back to YouTube. It never happened once. I don't pull that backstabbing shit. I just don't believe in it. If I talk to you in real life, bro, this ain't real life. In real life, if we're friends and
Yeah.
we talk, I would.
Yeah, 100%, 100%, 100%.
People have fallouts and they're showing screenshots now. It's like, come on, man. If
They
you
do.
trusted me enough to
Yeah,
say this to
they
me,
do.
I'll never burn you.
They do. It's ridiculous. That's the first thing they do. Start dropping screenshots. That's just crazy.
That's
You
crazy.
drop a screenshot on me, you'll never talk to me again.
Same thing. Same thing.
If you drop one screenshot of mine, you'll never fucking talk to me again.
Nah,
We'll never discuss anything ever
you-
again.
I hear that, brother.
You know, look at the biggest one that's going on, and that's why I understand him still being mad, is that whole shit with Midwest talking about BCB's kid. Like, he told you in real life some stuff about his kid, and you did that? Like, oh, my God.
I don't know anything about that. I stayed away from all that whenever everybody started getting doxxed. I don't want nothing to do with
I
anybody
was
who's
saying
doxing
earlier-
people.
I was
Or,
saying earlier how you managed to stay, like,
away. That's the bro. The guys who do it best on YouTube,
Yeah.
let's say Jay Williams, they're the guys who learn to ignore the trolls.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't want nothing to do. If there's somebody over there telling on people, they're telling on each other and they're getting each other in trouble and people are losing their jobs and all. Hell no.
I would never
That's
do
not what we're doing here. That's not supposed to be what we're doing here.
No, bro.
I never signed up for that, homie.
I
I put my name out there. Everybody knows my name so they could run it. Because I said, hey, this is who I am. I'm a gang member, whatever. You know what I mean? Here's my name. Run it. You know? So I doxed myself immediately. Told everybody who I was. Right? And you can look me up. It's not hard to find me. You come find me if you want. You know what I mean?
Get it out of the way.
Don't. But
I did the same thing to get it out of the way. But
Yeah.
listen, as far as that goes, bro, the people, it made me sick. I made a video on it. When I started on here, and people thought they were doing me favors by emailing me people's addresses, pictures of their house. I was like, this is fucking disgusting, bro. I had to make a video on it. I'm like, yo, stop emailing me. You're not my friend. If anything, I dislike you for sending that to me.
dirtbag shit. It's
Real
dirtbag shit.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
what got that whole, like, I don't know. I try to bring a little bit of real life into it. I would never hurt somebody's family, bro. Never hurt their kids. Never hurt their wife. Never. It's
I
never,
wouldn't
never.
want to hurt their job because of
No,
that.
not their job.
You know what I mean?
People called my job, but I'm a partner there. And the most of the thing was, he was like, bro, you're an idiot. Like, he was fine with it. But they also called a supply house of mine already. And it was also fine because I know the guy. But I just feel stupid because he was like, bro, these YouTube people, like, they don't even understand what's going on.
You get something to drink real quick.
Yeah, listen, Genghis, you have a good night, bro.
Watch it, Bubba's.
All right,
All
New
right.
York, man.
Later, man.
Thanks for jumping up, bro. We're gonna hit this thing.
Fight the fear when I feel like dying. I'm trying to fly high, but I'm not a pilot, can't deny it. There's some days I feel idiotic, just a product of a system where you're lucky just to make a dollar. That ain't gonna stop me because my grind is contagious. I'll do what it takes to turn passion to paychecks. And if I go down, I'ma do it on my terms.
Hey, yeah. I dig it. I might change it, but I dig it. You silly, bro.
Where you at?
Right here.
You come in.
I mean, I think that's just a way for somebody to get a shot in when they don't got no other shot to take.
Hey, easy, sir. Easy.
I
Easy,
appreciate that,
Bubba's.
Big Bone. I like it. I mean,
You got it.
Use your pipe.
I guess because
Yeah.
I've got it out there.
Oh, thanks.
But I'm thinking about doing more, man. Putting in a little more effort.
No worries.
Grabbing more from other places. Set up. We'll see. See how bored I get one day. If I get bored, I turn to do things like that.
You know what I do when I get bored?
Don't.
Make things like this.
Oh, are you on your live?
Oh shit. Damn.
That's the new joint.
Genghis the Baker, man.
I didn't care for them though. They're a little bit dry. They're drier than I wanted them to be. So, but I didn't use all the batter. I got the batter. I use a little bit, make like 5 or 6 cookies, see how they come out. You know what I mean? And then keep playing with the batter. You know, try to hone in on some really good ones.
Bloomington, Indiana. They got a place called Bake, and it's a cookie place. And like
Nice.
they put whole candy bars in these, pretty much just broken up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you order single cookies. You can order whatever you want, but most people call up, order half a dozen, and get each cookie different. A Reese's, a Snickers,
And
I
the
mean,
one
there's a bunch
cookie's
of
like
Stoners.
one cookie's like a piece of cake or something.
Yeah,
It's like as much as
exactly, bro. Like you about can't.
That's
eat
how
the whole-
crumble cookies are. They're ridiculous.
Yeah, man. There's a bunch of stoners that work at Bake, and they deliver them cookies late too.
That's how what's called this crumble cookie is. They got they do all kinds of stuff like that. They do a lot of like DoorDash and stuff like that. And you'll see these people pay like $15 for a cookie or something
Hey,
like
I've
that.
done it, bro. I've done it.
It's crazy. I've done it. He said I've done it.
I've done it.
That's funny.
Hey, Puffy is awesome with it, man.
Oh, she been getting down, homie, forever since I met her. She just keeps going.
been putting her on solo a lot while
Yeah.
we've been having conversation.
Motherfuckers be hating, but she be killing it.
Shit, keep
And she's
doing
going to college for it. She was like, they're like, you know, motherfuckers be hating and say, oh, you ain't that good. She said, well, fuck you. I'll go to college and learn some more shit.
it. Hell
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Now she's taking some advanced graphics shit. It's like, okay, motherfuckers hate. Okay,
Boys,
we move forward. You know what I mean?
I don't see none of them drawn upside down, my boy.
That's all I'm saying, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers ain't doing nothing. Just hating on the next person.
Look at that bird, bro. That bird coming out. Yeah. That's what's up. Did you see my name? She did my name the other day, bro.
Did she?
Snapped a picture of it, and I added a little bit to it. That
I want to learn how to do that. That shit was dope. I was looking at it the other day and I just thought,
shit, that ain't nothing, bro. That ain't nothing to do. Shit like that.
I know I made a lot of, I made a lot of graphics. Trust me, I know.
That's just easy.
It's just,
like, if I can do that, I
yeah.
know you can do it.
I think advanced graphics, from what I could tell, I've been sitting here looking at it still since we've been talking. It looks like it's just the next level of just the basic stuff. Basic. Well, like, what did you do in the last one? What kind of graphics did you do? Like postcards or like flyers and stuff like that, I'm guessing?
Yeah. No,
Logos?
they made us. No, they made us do websites.
In a graphics class?
Mm-hmm. The beginning of websites, and also they made us do coding. It was all mixed. That shit was weird.
That was web design.
No. It was mixture of both. The graphic one, it was weird. I'm telling you,
It
it was
was
weird.
a graphics. So it was a 6-credit class. Was it one of those? It's like
Yeah,
two classes
like-
combined. I know. What
Yeah,
you're
the
talking about.
laboratory and I don't know what the fuck, but that's the
It
one I
has
want to
the
put is
lab.
gonna be
It's-
too. Yeah,
it's
it's the lab
included with the lab?
and yeah, this is
Okay.
the same class, but it's at nighttime. It's only at nighttime. That's the only thing I don't like. It's at nighttime
Why? What's wrong with that?
because I go at 7 and come almost at 10 at home. I'll be home at 10.
That's all my classes are.
I've never taken nighttime classes,
No,
but I
you
guess.
want to. That's good though. You want to get into some more advanced shit, and then so now if you're taking advanced graphics, you want to keep moving in that direction so that you're becoming an expert in graphic design, right? So
Yeah.
every semester you want to be taking a class that's more advanced than the last one. So if you're going to take
Okay.
advanced graphics, then you want to take another type. You want to take like motion graphics next time, or computer graphics, right? You want to keep going
Yeah.
in the same. Make sure every semester that you're taking a class that's building on top of the class that you used last time.
Well, let me see. I'm gonna tell you right now. Let me look at it real fast.
I got that app, Jordan. I do. I don't use it a whole lot, but I run things through it sometimes. I'll run little graphics. I'm making 7 different apps sometimes.
Yeah, they're they're automating a lot of stuff. They're automating the what do they call it? Transitions. You can automate the beginning, the end, to where it just goes now.
I don't have none of that though.
Man, my background's all fucked up. Does it? It's too far over here. Bam, there we go. Jack, you keep fucking up my shit.
Okay, my classes for next semester, spring. Let's see. For my spring, I'm taking American Sign Language, graphic design, logic, argument, and
So
debate.
what's the deal, Krupp? When we gonna do a live or a video or a topic? When we gonna cover a topic? Let's plan something. Let's put some forethought into it. Me and you. Krupp.
You should do it. Take it.
Let's take it to the next level. I mean,
Let's get it, bro. I'm about to
What's it
next
gonna be?
level, man. I thought my ladder. What you want to do?
is my fucking headphones out again? My headphones are out
Hey,
again.
I did just get a great offer though.
I need some Bluetooth
from
headphones.
New
I need
York,
some wireless
bro.
headphones.
Plug has to pass it up because he's behind.
I was wondering
you
why
and
you
I
weren't
can do
saying
that
nothing. You were
together.
acting like DVS over there, homie. Quiet.
What happened?
Hey, chirping.
What
That
happened?
was bad.
Yeah, crickets and shit.
Hey, what happened?
Creak, creak.
Huh?
He lost that one. He didn't catch on. He lost
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one.
I was lost on that. I was talking for real to you, bro. And you gonna make a joke on me. I don't even
Idiot,
hear
man.
him.
He's going like,
Hey,
what
hold on.
happened?
I want to see if this works, bro. I just loaded this up. I want to see if this works. This is Stony Tony
to
today.
tell you guys this, just so
Yo,
you're aware,
Krupp.
because I think
What's up, man? Krupp by far has one of the best voices I think I ever heard. He should narrate like everything. Yo, you should just narrate everything, bro. And this is my journey to a man that becomes a man, a boy that becomes a man. And you know what I think? I think all of us can be that better man. And then what I'm saying, like, you have this crazy voice, bro. You need to narrate, like, everything. You just should narrate people's documentaries. You should be doing all voiceover work. Just full on, bro. You gotta work on that big Lance impression.
Do the voiceover. On any
Like-
projects we do, you could do the voiceover. I'm waiting.
I don't know if he's calling me ugly, bro.
Oh man, it's too bright.
He says I should just do voiceover work. Put the face up. What you doing, Puff?
I'm trying to show my classes, but I can't do it. It's too bright. Look, it's American Sign Language. Like, oh my god, I hate when it's. Hold on, I got an
You're
idea.
taking American Sign Language?
Yeah, I'm with that
Why?
one.
Why?
I don't know. Oh, I can't show it.
What do you mean you don't know? You're taking
Because that's
classes to
my
make-
requirement. No, that's my requirement.
Oh, foreign language? It's your foreign language requirement?
Yeah, and I'm taking graphic design and logic and argument and debate, my favorite topic.
you're gonna fucking love logic.
I
That
love
shit
psychology right now.
sucks.
Psychology
That shit
is one of my best topics, I
Yeah,
guess.
psychology ain't hard. Psychology
Mm-mm.
is easy. Logic is a motherfucker. Imagine.
think
Oh, I don't know about that one.
Logic is imagine taking psychology and then
Mhm.
turning it into a math problem.
Oh hell,
and,
fuck.
and you have to know it's if then. It's the basis of computers. It's the basis of binary codes. That's what logic is. That's how deep this shit goes. Whenever you get through college, you'll realize that psychology, sociology, logic, math, art, everything, it's all the same shit. I swear to God, it's all the same fucking discipline.
I liked
dude.
anthropology. Anthropology was
Yeah.
cool, and
That's what you end
sociology,
up-
whatever it's called, was cool.
All of them rest upon each other and fit. They all fit into each other like a big
Yeah, it was
puzzle.
easy to take the socialization class, whatever. But
Yeah.
that shit was cool.
Yeah, those are easy. Those are very easy. It's gonna get okay. So logic is if Puffy goes to the store, then no one will be at the house to watch the children. If then, that's an if then statement. So that's a 1 or a 0 in binary code. If this happens, then we do this. If Puffy doesn't go to the store, then there is somebody to watch the children at the house, right?
They're like
So
thought,
there's a-
like
no, but
critical
there's
thinking.
two.
There you go, critical
There's
thinking.
there's two different options. If either Puffy goes to the store and no one's there to watch the kids, that's a 1. Or Puffy doesn't go to the store and there is somebody there to watch the kids, that's a 0. Right? He knows what I'm talking about. He knows what I'm talking about. And
Hey,
that's
I'm
what,
over here yelling, and they're like, "You're so loud." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh my bad."
That's literally what logic is. That's what they're going to teach you, Puffy. Logic is going to figure out if you've got the brain to wrap around computer coding. That's what it's for. And then if you can get through logic and ace that shit and understand, if you can understand the if-then statement, it's if-then and something else. What do they use? Loops and all kinds of fucking shit. But
So I'm gonna be more confused than I am right now, listening just to you right now.
No, because they should do it better. They should know how to do it. But I didn't do good in it at all. I got a C. It's not.
Well, I've
as
been
easy
acing all
as
my
you would
classes.
think.
Hopefully, I ace this one.
And it's tied in with philosophy. Logic is directly tied in with philosophy, which is directly tied in with psychology, because all of them are based upon the archetypes, right? You've heard of the archetypes, right? Okay, so the archetypes exist throughout time, right? But they feed through all these different disciplines. They feed through logic, they feed through psychology. because of the archetypes, I can understand some of the basics about a person's psychological makeup, right? And you can understand what I can understand the hero's journey whenever you see somebody climbing a hill, right? Or running a race. They're on the hero's journey, correct? This is an archetype. So you can see it in the world. You start to learn to see it in the world, and it bleeds into everything. I'm telling you, all of it's the same. Everything is numbers, vibration. It's a trip.
It's a headache. I know. I feel
It's
you.
not. No, it's so eye-opening. Once you understand it, and then you start understanding how the whole puzzle fits
And then everything
together,
starts making sense, right?
a lot more.
Okay.
A lot more. It really does. Yeah.
I might sound slow, but I know what you're saying.
You're not slow. You're not slow. You have honestly, Puffy, just to be 100%, you got a fucking speech impediment like a motherfucker. That's what you have.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
no, I
what
ain't
you
gonna
have.
lie.
You're not dumb at all.
You use
You're not dumb at all.
big
You're
words
just
and I'm
hard
looking
to-
at you like, what the fuck?
You're from the ghetto like the rest of us, and you're hard to understand. That's all. You got a speech
Yeah, no.
impediment, and you're from the
And then
ghetto.
when you're
but you're not
Spanglish,
dumb.
yeah.
Yeah, that
Actually,
didn't
when
help
you're
either.
Spanglish, it's like, shit, I'm trying to figure out the word in English when I'm trying to figure out in Spanish.
Yeah.
So like, hold on. And I mix it together, and I'm a fault. My kids speak weird too, yeah.
That's all. Yeah, no, you're not stupid at all.
Just a little. Just a little. Hey, I learned how to calm my speed, though.
I'm pretty
I think
sure. Yeah,
not
I'm
really,
pretty
but
sure
yeah.
your professors couldn't understand you. I think that was a part of the first semester. That was
They're
some of
like,
the problem.
what? They looked at me like this. I'm talking to them. They were looking at me like, okay, what? What? Go back again? What you say? Well, like,
And you'll
okay, I gotta
start-
slow down.
And your language is starting to become more precise. I would say, the message you're trying to convey gets to the person faster now than it did before, right? You
Don't
would
get stuck stupid a little.
You would meander around at different points and stuff like that before you got to the point, and then everybody's like, "What the fuck is she talking about?" Because you're hard to understand anyway, you know what I mean? But you're getting to the point a lot quicker. You're doing good. You're doing good. This shows clarity of mind, is what it shows. Because
Hey, you wanna know-
you're able to think through the thought, right? Because you see how I talk, I can think through a paragraph, 2, 3 paragraphs. You'll get there. You'll get there.
I used to do the thing to record me so I wouldn't write it right, and it couldn't keep up with me. It would be like stopping non-stop because it was too fast for it, I guess. But
That's another thing is
right, whatever.
if you don't speak proper English, speech to text could be a motherfucker. Because it's expecting some form of proper English. You know? So you lose the ability to use that
when
tool
it kept
whenever you don't speak right.
not keeping up with me, all you saw was dots and question marks. I was like, what the fuck? Like saying I lost track of what the fuck she said.
You repeat that. I'm supposed to be remembering. You repeat it.
I want to rip this motherfucking bong.
Hey, I ain't got no problem with the way you talk. No problem.
When you get used to me, you'll start learning to keep up with me. Or I'll just tell you, go to the speed, and you'll lower the speed. You'll be good. You'll be good.
There you go. Yeah.
No, you're going to be talking like a professional pretty soon here, Puffy. We're going to have you.
I hope so.
We're gonna work on that. All right? Because
You got this.
because what you right? Because you want to be able to fit in anywhere, right? Because I could go to prison and I know how to talk, or I can go to college and I know how to. That'd be the best way, right? Is to be able to speak in any situation. That's what you want to be able. So you've already got the ghetto shit down. You already know all that shit, right? I'm the same way. So now this is what you want to master. Right now, you want to master the next.
That's what they told me. When you start talking, that's gonna help you through a lot of doorways. I was like, okay, cool.
Yep.
Pretty good.
Wait. Why am I talking? Son, wait.
Do a premiere for that long form video.
Everybody's so quiet.
I got a couple fucking videos I'm working on. I'm chewing through all my old stuff. Is what I'm doing. I've got so much old shit, like crazy.
Wait till I
amount.
put my old shit too. I got a lot of y'all. It's hilarious, especially when BPS used to do all the comments. I got a lot of that.
Homie, I got an interview with my homeboy from the American Nazi Party that I did, like maybe my first 60 days on fucking YouTube. That's got like 100 views. Or something like that. And I'm sure the name Nazi in the fucking title, I didn't know any better whenever I posted it. I'm sure that was a bad idea. You know what I mean? Probably didn't help my channel grow.
You talking about want to do something, bro? I just had a damn gift all in my lap, bro, earlier tonight.
What'd you get?
New York's supposed to be sending me all this info. It's a story about this dude. New York had talked to his dad, and dude had got shot in the head, and they was trying to charge him with murder of his girl. And really, they both had got shot. And he stumbled around his house for 24 hours, man, not knowing what was going on, laid with his dead girl, all kinds of stuff. He ended up being in an interrogation office like 7 to 8 hours before they figured out that dude was shot in the head. And then they took him to the hospital. He lost one eye, went blind in the other. He later died from injury. His dad has a lot to say about it. Says nobody will get the real story out, blah, blah, blah.
That sounds like the fucking most bullshit story I ever fucking heard. And I'm not saying anybody's lying. But that doesn't sound like that's what happened.
Bro, before I ever talked to New York, bro, I saw this story on YouTube.
Wow.
I've seen. I
So
know
you've seen it.
the story.
Yeah.
I know the story. You know what I mean? Like,
well, okay.
and he's in the police station. I mean, it's all
Well,
legit.
the woman, what you call too? This woman just reported that she saw a baby fucking floating or some dumb shit like that. This woman called the cops, said I can see a baby floating on the side of the road. They said, what? You see a baby floating? She said, yeah, I see a baby floating. They're like, okay. She's like, I'm gonna follow it, and then does whatever she does, and then disappears into the woods for like 3 fucking days or a week, and then shows back up talking about she was kidnapped. Just dumb shit.
And what happens to the baby again?
There was no baby. She was just making shit up for attention. There was no baby at all. There was no floating baby out there.
I thought you like meant water, but then you said float in the road. I was like, what?
There's a story to this, bro. There is.
Well, it turns out she was lying. That's what this story was. This bitch was full of shit for no reason.
I mean, there's cop testimony. There's
okay, it's a case. It's an ongoing case. What do you know where this is? What state is it?
New York.
Yeah. Let me look it up.
No, it's the dude.
Where's my thing?
I'm not sure, bro. His name is.
We're all gonna research this right now.
Let me see. Man shot in head. Man shot
in interrogated.
Head lives 24 hours. 24 hours.
Just put a man shot in the head
interrogated.
It should be Ryan. His name should be Ryan.
Let me get my glasses on. Murder suspect interrogated for 6 hours before police. This is Ryan Waller.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Murder suspect interrogated for 6 hours. How the fuck could you not tell he was shot?
Bro, they have the interrogation tape too.
I can see it right here. I can see his fucking face. His whole eye is black like this. Yeah, it looks like there's something severely wrong with his. It looks like he's got the worst black eye you've ever seen ever.
Yeah, they thinking that they got into it and he killed his girl.
He might have. I had a homeboy named.
Two people went to prison for this.
My homeboy Suicide Larry. That's what he did. He killed his wife and then
went to prison for this.
So for is this the son?
The son? No, that's the son that got killed. There's a father and son outside source, the ones that are the criminals who broke in the back door, came in and shot both of them.
Shot their own brother? Let's see.
No,
hold on. Let me read it. Let me read it. Murder suspect interrogated for 6 hours before police realize he's been shot in the face. Published November 3rd, 2023. So 2 months ago. A month ago. A man who was being questioned over an alleged murder for 6 hours needed urgent medical attention after being shot in the head twice. It's a case that many will probably find hard to believe, but one that was very real for Ryan Waller. In 2006, Waller was a victim of violent break-in at his house, left his girlfriend dead and him seriously injured. Waller used to live with his girlfriend in an apartment they shared in Phoenix. And a roommate wasn't present at the time. The couple had only been in the house for a few months when Richie Carver, a former roommate and friend, and his father Larry Carver decided to break in. So 2 other people, a former roommate, is that what it said? Former roommate and friend. So he knew this broad. Yep. They rang the doorbell and Ryan got up to see who it was. Upon realizing the trouble was brewing, he tried to shut the door, but Richie just reached through and shot him in the head. Damn, shot him in the head twice. Following that, damn, these fools were there for business then. They weren't there for nothing good if they're coming in like that.
His
They were
dad says
coming
that he
in.
wasn't involved in drugs or anything.
They were coming in to get that bitch.
Something
They
Yep.
were
something
She
they were
must have
coming
done
in.
something.
They were coming in to take the pussy, homie. If you come in and you shoot like that, you shoot first. Either there's dope in there, or he was
There
coming in.
was something behind all this,
Yeah,
yeah.
they know that they either know there was nobody goes in and shoots like that unless you're a weirdo looking for pussy, or unless you're a hustler and you know there's a bunch of money and dope. No one's just
Or
gonna
their
shoot like
IOU.
that. Or it would say if it said he was her ex. It doesn't say that.
I
It does-
believe he was connected to the dude he shot, and she was the bystander.
Let's see.
Or she was the one to get him back
Let's see.
for what he shot or whatever.
Following that, he went into another room and shot Heather dead on the couch. Came in, killed her. Why they came over is still not clear. Some said it was to do with the dispute. Some said he'd made an advance on Heather, while another theory suggests he simply wanted to steal his stuff. Either way, the police suspected that Ryan was guilty of murder, the guy who got shot in the face. Being it was nearly Christmas, Ryan's parents became worried when he didn't show up for Christmas dinner, so they went over and knocked, but no one answered. Eventually, the police were called, found Heather dead, whilst Ryan was remarkably still moving around and flat on the ground. He said, understandably, that he didn't remember what had happened, so the police took him in and interrogated him when he really needed the hospital badly. Ryan even managed to identify Ricky Carver and his dad as the gunman. He had a number of horrible wounds in his head and a swollen eye, but still no one knew he'd been shot. The police didn't believe him and wouldn't give him medical assistance, questioning him whilst he was in obvious pain. It wasn't until hours later that he had been taken to the hospital, where police told his dad later that he was critical. Doctors told his dad that he had an infection that could have been avoided had he received proper, timely care. He was in the hospital for 35 days. This dude's going to get paid. Let's see. In the end, he lost some of his brain. His left eye had experienced seizures for years. Those seizures eventually claimed his life in 2007. Eventually, the actual culprits were brought to justice. Richie received life without parole. Wow. Then in 2013, after a lengthy process, Larry was also sentenced to life. The father sued the Phoenix Police Department and the interrogator who dealt with Ryan. Wow.
Yeah. And that guy was the judge's son, from what I'm told.
That's wild.
But whenever you watch that interrogation, bro, because
I was watching it when I was listening.
You see this dude jump up on this judge, try to fuck that judge up.
Nah.
He goes, "Nah, fuck that bitch," and she tried to revoke his probation.
Oh yeah. I think I did. See
He said,
that.
"Fuck you, hoe."
Yeah.
Tried to bum rush her ass. Dog. He did bum rush her ass. Realistically, he got her ass.
I saw some gangster break down and crying the other day too.
They do that. There's always somebody. Homie, you want to hear some? Hey, man. I'm not gonna tell you.
On that.
I'm not gonna say who the motherfucker is, but I'm gonna. Did I take a screenshot of this? I swear to God, homie, I see some hoe ass shit. These gangsters are something else, dog. Listen to this.
You on solo?
This is a blood.
Hold on,
This is a post of a 24-year-old blood. This is how gangbangers get down now.
All right.
When I was going through a tough time in my life and was unhappy, lost, and broken, I did the hardest thing we are all so prideful to do. I asked for help. Since then, my life has changed for the better, and I am no longer holding on to anger or hate. I am happy now for the first time in my life, and I'm doing better than I thought I would be after all I had been through. It goes back and forth, homie, between depressed, happy. It's crazy, dog. The amount of stuff that these people put on Facebook or anywhere, just on social media in general, is nuts. Huh?
I think it's gonna do something for them, give them some empathy or something. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know what like empathy. What good is empathy?
They're hoping for empathy. Yeah, it ain't good for court.
I mean, it's cool if you feel bad for me, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't care. It don't help me.
What's it help in court? Yeah.
Yeah. It's not gonna help me. It's like.
I appreciate you, Jordan. For sure, bro. Jordan, grade A1 supporter right there, bro.
Jordan,
Yeah,
that's the homie.
yeah.
I'm fucking tired of shit, homie.
I know,
had to-
bro. I was thinking it's getting.
I was
getting
smashing
about
in that
it.
car, homie. I was like, motherfucker. I couldn't believe it. I got all the way over here. She texted me. She's like, your wallet's sitting right here. I was like, fuck.
Uh,
Had to turn right around and go back, dog.
right. Yeah, I was thinking, bro. It's getting kind of late. About time too.
I'm tired than a motherfucker, dog.
I think I am gonna title this live something about what's your definition of racism.
Why don't you? You know what you could do though? You know what you could do on some real shit? You want to do some professional shit? Is take this motherfucking live, cut out all the parts where it's people talking about racism, and stitch them bitches together with just some normal transitions. Don't do nothing fancy. Just some normal transitions, some fades, and throw some little music in the background, little quiet music in the background, and you be half-ass professional, my homie.
Yeah, do that easy. Bro.
That's what I'm doing right now. Honestly, that's why I've been putting out a lot of videos. I put out that one the other day with the situation with Plug, but I'm going through kind of like how I did with the Dub the Come Up video. How I took the really good parts and then put it over some music, and I'm doing that to some of my old videos right now.
Yeah, that's a great idea, bro. I appreciate that.
It's a good workflow, right? Because you can go live. And this is if you're smart about it. You write down your little topics, right? I say I want to talk about Puffy, I want to talk about recovery, and I want to talk about college, right? And then as the live goes, you talk about these things. One topic, I want to switch topics to this. Boom, boom, boom. Then you got 3 videos that you want to cover in the future.
I also been wanting to write down my times, like anytime something comes up that I want.
Timestamp.
I've been wanting.
It's a good idea.
I forgot all about it when I started this jank up.
We always do. That's the thing. Everybody means to do that. We thought about that a long time ago, but everybody always gets caught up in the live, dog, and then you just,
because
I noticed personally that if I'm running a live stream, it's better for me not to even get caught up in dumb shit. Just keep engaging. You know what I mean? Just keep. Because I'll get lost doing some dumb shit, and then it just goes.
But I mean, that's also the good thing about having folks like you on, like folks that will talk. You know what I mean? Because then I can go through the chat, pop in when I need to. You know what I mean? Like that makes it nice too, though.
Yeah.
It's always nice. It's always way easier when somebody up there.
I know. That's why I try to help. I try to help out. You know what I mean? If I can, and you know what I mean.
I'm still learning the little solo though.
I think that
I can do the panel pretty decent, but the solo, I'm still
solo
learning.
can be hard, homie. Solo can be hard.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, remember that one though? Shit, that's the dance video, homie. That's the first dance video, right?
I still have it. Look at it. He gets down. Look again. Get shot. Look.
I see that clip the other day, bro. I saw it on a short, I think.
He got moves. See, even his dog does it for him.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
I got the best videos of all these foods all over, and it's funny as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna put them all together. Watch.
Yeah. A collage.
Hey, homie. I'm telling you, there's thousands of hours, dog, of me, Weeby, VPS. Fuck, who was around a lot back then? Spencer was around a lot at the very beginning. Spencer was around a lot.
When we met Kuso and Anna, it was funny, dude.
Yeah, Cuzzo wasn't around that long though.
No, Banana was,
before he crashed out. Yeah, before that fool crashed out.
Oh, the day they wanted to kick Weeby's ass, and Weeby sat that dude. We're like, "What? You all hear that? You all hear that?" And we were seeing somebody else.
Hey, what's up, man of God?
Yeah.
How you doing this evening?
I don't know.
Okay,
I know we used to fuck with some other. Oh yeah, Harvey Talks Prison. Fuck with Harvey Talks Prison a lot. Yeah, Harvey's cool as fuck. He's just an old timer. Did a long time. That fool. What's it called? You know what's funny?
What's up?
So this woman, I can't remember her goddamn name, but she did a study. Let me look it up, and it turns out the results of the study are the only important issue on the planet that you can get people to agree on everybody agrees on, what is it?
Food.
No, like a political issue, or a controversial issue.
Money.
Aliens.
That's a hard one for me right now.
It's the universal despisement of pedophilia.
There you go.
Everybody on the planet, you can take a Democrat, a Republican, a Klan member, a black dude, a gangbanger. You take them
Oh,
all.
Genghis, you know who I
Put
heard
'em
was
in a-
coming back supposedly? Remember Pinaba?
Yeah,
I think she's coming back.
yeah.
I heard.
So it's weird to me that. Well, no, it's not weird. It actually makes sense because think about how YouTube acts whenever people are accused of anything like that, right?
That goes into
It goes crazy,
topic.
right? They go crazy. People come out the woodwork. People will try to like if they really think if like Spencer, they don't think Spencer's a pedo, so they don't go to Spencer's channel trying to like burn him down and try to get him. They don't do that. They'll troll him a little bit, talk a little bit of shit, but they know he's actually not. If they really think you're a pedo, they will call your mom. They'll call your grandma. They'll call anybody. They'll call the cops. They'll call everybody they can get
They'll
their hands
send pizza.
on.
They'll send
They'll
they'll
swat
send
you. They'll send the cops there. They'll say that you threatened them. They'll do all kinds of shit to get you put in jail if they really think you're one. And that's kind of, if you look at YouTube, that's kind of how it is, dog. That's the one thing that everybody can rally around. It's like a unifying theme throughout.
It's like the
YouTube.
block community coming to come get somebody. What is it called? Neighborhood watch? That kind of shit.
There you go. Yeah.
Like that guy. What's his name that you guys watch? What's his name? That dude. Something with X at the end. What's his name?
Who?
The one that you showed us. That dude that got beat up by a friend. What's his name? That he looks ugly. He's fucking you showed us. Oh, I forgot his name. He's weird looking.
He looks ugly.
Fuck yeah, he's ugly. Hi, what's his name? You showed us on your live stream. Have you seen this dude? And he's really skinny. What's his name? Something next. Something. What's his name?
Oh,
I don't remember right now. No. He's a dude. He showed us one time that he's really popular on the YouTube. Oh my god, he's either getting beat up or he got beat up. He went and needed somebody. He got beat up and got recorded. What's his name? I'm trying to remember his name. I have no idea. I just know his name is something with that. Hi, what's his name? I forgot. When I remember, I'll let you know. I have him somewhere on my YouTube. I fucking forgot. Gangish thought it was funny. He got beat up a lot, and he was always on the internet.
Cyrax.
Who?
Cyrax. There you go. Cyrax.
Cyrax cracked some fool with a bat, homie. Cyrax got his get back, homie.
I don't know.
Oh, that big dude?
Cyrax got his get back. He cracked some fool with a bat like a couple months ago, and he went to jail. They took Cyrax to jail, but then that dumbass dude, the dude that he assaulted, posted some shit and was like, I took a half ounce of mushrooms yesterday or some shit like that, and it ruined his whole fucking case. So now, because Cyrax's lawyer was like, well, this dude's high as fuck on mushrooms, and he just traveled across the state and showed up at my client's house, and the judge dismissed the case. Was like, yeah, you're done, dude. So remember that, you motherfuckers who
That's
like
smart.
to show up. And Cyrax cracked that fool, ran out there with a bat and fucking cracked that fool.
I've seen the baseball change.
Yeah.
I gotta watch that video. I think it's funny. And then that day the dad called him and he goes, "Why you calling on me, bitch, dad?" And he was calling, talking, and doing the YouTube. That shit was funny as fuck.
They go after that fool like they try to ruin that fool's life. You know what I mean?
Hey, but he makes money out of these fucking videos, though. That's a trip.
He still can't tie his shoe.
He still can't tie his shoes.
Oh, I ain't even playing.
Yeah. Cyrax?
Nah, I'm talking about real life. I saw a dude get hit in the back of the head with a bat, bro. He still can't tie his shoes. That shit was
That
gangster.
sucks, homie. I'm glad my brain never got hurt. Motherfuckers, they laugh at me, homie. I still, cause I got a bike. I be riding my mountain bike and shit. I still wear a helmet. My brain
I will
matters,
never
homie.
write a
That's all I got
number.
left,
Ain't
homie.
shit. I go
You know what I
sideways
mean?
every time I get on them motherfuckers.
My
That
brain's
ain't
all
me.
I got left, homie. My body's fucking. I ruined my body, dog, doing drugs.
I don't
and
know how
being in
y'all
prison.
do mountain bikes. I can't do that. I still got my
Anyway.
BMX bike.
Anyway, my
I went
friends,
sideways
I
on the
gotta
bike.
go. I gotta fucking go, or I'm gonna sit here and talk to you guys all night, and I'm fucking tired. And I gotta work again in the morning.
I'm back, motherfuckers, though.
Yeah.
I'm back on YouTube.
And I wanna go. I wanna smoke another joint before I go to bed.
Can't get enough of Puff and Puff, y'all.
Later, my friends.
What up?
I'm gonna go do
All right,
that.
brother. Always a good
Bye.
time, man. Give it up for Puffy Puff. Appreciate you, Puff.
Thank you for
Appreciate
letting me up. All right.
All right. I think that's about that, yeah. Appreciate y'all coming through and hanging out, man. Had a good little time at New York, Blue Collar, Gangus, Puff. Even Diddy was up here in the beginning. Yeah, shout out to Weavy. Shout out to Stony Tony too. Let's watch that one more time before we get out of here. How about it? Y'all want to? Let's give a proper shout out.
To tell you guys this, just so
Yo,
you're aware,
Krupp.
because I think
What's up, man? Krupp by far has one of the best voices I think I ever heard. He should narrate like everything. Yo, you should just narrate everything, bro. And this is my journey to a man that becomes a man, a boy that becomes a man. And you know what I think? I think all of us can be that better man. And what I'm saying, like, you have this crazy voice, bro. You need to narrate, like, everything. You just should narrate people's documentaries. You should be doing all voiceover work. Just full on, bro. You gotta work on that Big Lance impression.
Hey, give it up to Tony, bro. Give it up to Tony. Yeah, we in there. I thought that shit was great. Yeah, man. As always, bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Wishbone. Appreciate everybody. I mean, I'll holler at Weavy tomorrow. See if he's gonna go live. If he goes live, I might go before him. I don't know though. If he don't go live, then maybe I will. Yeah. Good night, Katie Fry. All right, y'all. I hope y'all have a good evening, man. Appreciate you tuning in. We about to be about this thing.
Fight the fear when I feel like dying. I'm trying to fly high, but I'm not a pilot, can't deny it. There's some days I feel idiotic, just a product of a system where you're lucky just to make a dollar. That ain't gonna stop me because my grind's contagious. I'll do what it takes to turn passion to paychecks. And if I go down, I'ma do it on my terms.